Da, 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 da. The quieter. Make sure that I'm on voice mod. Yes. Na 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 na. Are we looking? There we go. Do 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 do. Do do do. Hello, hi, hello.
I forgot how bright. Hey, Valentine.
Hello. Oh, let me get out of your way.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Keep the far gone. How's it going in here?
Pretty good. They did some testing to make sure that, like, there wouldn't be too many bad effects if Isaac used one of his abilities, or if it could have
Which one?
positive effects. The one that turns him into a giant ley line geyser. So,
that
effects
one.
happened, both positive and negative. Or too positive might be the way to put it. And then they also tested Miss 404's ability, which only really works on exhibit powers.
What does it do to other things?
Informational.
Nothing, seemingly. Extraterrestrials, like aliens, were okay. I wasn't sure what it would do to me, and I didn't really want to, like, strain her if more people was more strain. But I figured, worst comes to worst, it would just pop me out of this vessel and, like, back to where I should be. But
I mean, I hope not. It would take...
I depend on you, and you're extraterrestrial because you're an archfey. So I don't think it should work that way.
That makes sense.
Some interesting effects, because Ben wasn't able to see anyone inside Soul, because Ben can see people's souls, but while they were inside and Ben was outside, Ben still couldn't see inside. So there's like extra things other than just canceling things out.
I
Very
think
cool.
if it's like inherent magic, like magic you yourself have the capability of doing, it can count as exhibit. Like, I don't think I'd be able to do magic myself, but I could use what Dad gives me, because I get it from him.
That is a subject.
Interesting.
And I would hope it didn't pop. It would take a while to actually remake it from scratch.
I think it would just, like, push me out. But I don't think it should work that way because, again, you're extraterrestrial. You're extraplanar.
It would have to sever the tether
and
completely.
I'm external because... I mean, it wouldn't have to sever the tether. It would just pop me out, I think. Like, force it out. It's a dome that expands.
I think that still counts that it would sever the tether. It's the same thing as pushing you out. Unless you mean to push you and the vessel out, not just you from the vessel.
Severing is... No, it would. I think it would push me out of the vessel, but I wouldn't call that severing, because usually severing is the body can't sustain life.
Oh, no, I'm talking about severing, as in severing the tether.
No, because
That
it would
connects
push
you
the
to it.
tether out. The tether severs when the body dies.
Technically does it for both.
I don't know, I just think of sever as a violent word, Dad.
Oh, no. It's not an inherently... I guess...
Because, like, if you're
Technically,
severing,
it's...
that's cutting.
It can be a
That would
violent
damage
word,
the
but
soul.
yeah, it just means to cut. One become two.
Yeah, but nothing's getting cut. It's like push, like unplug.
Ah, fuck.
I guess you're right.
When I think of sever, I think of like unroot. Like there's damage in the wake. Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Nothing has slowed down since I look away.
Something real good for someone who just had a heart attack. Operative here, shall I come over?
Huh?
That is very important. Wonderful here. What's going
I mean,
on?
probably. They're usually pretty good about dispensing information when it needs to be dispensed.
Yeah.
What do you mean voice changer isn't on?
If it was
It should be.
important, but
Oh.
we were able to hear it now, it would have been said in front of us.
Oh, this fucking thing. Hold on. I know what's going on. I didn't notice that because of Eden, but voice mod fucked up and I had to switch out. I switched it to the Valve Index mic because voice mod was refusing to work. I forgot to switch it back. Thank you for catching that. It's you guys who didn't hear the voice mod. Having fun?
I'm doing okay today. I'm a little tired. How about you?
I'd say it's a decently low day today. Lots of hanging around, doing nothing.
I did a census. A lot of people think summer should go yellow.
Hmm.
And I pointed out to him he's got 2 tickets now. So if
He
leaves,
does.
he can turn back.
Now, that would probably work at least making him consider it if he didn't think he'd lock himself into a... There we go. Now, as always, I won't take a side in this color debate.
I don't need you to take a side. I just need him to look at the empirical evidence.
You ran an entire study. And it does support your findings.
It does. A couple people did say orange, but when pressed, they would say orange favors autumn over summer.
Upon clarification. We'll see where he goes with it. He's probably gonna mull it over for a day, and then he'll end up making a decision. It'd be interesting to see him with yellow again. What were the other colors?
Red, yellow, orange for comparison, and pink.
If he really wanted red, I'd be willing to make that one of my minor colors. I can replace it with pink.
No, by and away, the big thing was yellow.
And the numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie.
I don't know how your shit works, but it's definitely different.
Anything else happen today?
Big planning thing for the mission that's coming up.
I've been a little out of the loop. What was that one?
Olympus, which is a big
Mhm.
magic villain association, I think.
Mm-hmm. Along with
Had,
that
like,
one
prototype-
guy. The one that died in prison.
I would ask physical, honestly.
What? Yes, him. Yes. He was one.
His name
of
started with
their
an
operators, I
S.
think? Yes, that one. They had prototypes for like big weird spirit bombs. We got and disarmed 2 of them.
That's dramatic.
And then one was stolen away, I think, and armed and positioned. So that's where the other 2 teams are gonna storm in and deal with. It is posed to blast away half of the city.
Ooh, that is dramatic. It sounds like the stakes are high.
Yeah. Crypto will probably be okay. There's a lot of good people, a lot of tough people.
I think they have the qualities to get this done.
Yeah.
At least to save everyone. Plus, isn't this like a classic hero story?
In theory. But you know how magic gets.
Yes.
Can't predict it.
Also,
Sometimes it follows the old tracks, and sometimes it just.
narratively, of course, the bomb wouldn't go off until it was deliberately set off.
That's the thought, but.
In more practical terms, they go off all the time.
Yeah.
Especially if this is, what, some new type of bomb?
Spiritual in some way? I don't know.
How does it actually work?
I don't know. I know that.
I assume they're
Olympus has
using
also
some
been
sort
working
of-
about binding beings, too. Not just devils and demons.
Oh. It's probably made out of normal material, but they're using wards to make it so that it actually can keep the spirit
I
and
don't
the
know,
soul
Dad. You have to read the
in.
stuff. I'm not gonna theorize and spread misinformation.
Alright. I'll give it a look-see.
Then we need to be fed, we need to be stretched, we need to be good to go. Thanks, I appreciate that. How you said yay big, what does yay big mean? What is like, I'm comparing souls.
Something on your mind or nothing on your mind?
Just worry.
Hmm.
Don't ask me to measure your soul, because then it's gonna be self-conscious.
Which are the teams that are going? Wait, we're opposite. There we go.
That's not what I was saying. Probably small as his, right? It's like a niceness thing. It's a niceness thing. I'm sure it's...
It's
When you...
Chris's team in Catalyst.
Oh.
That matters, but it's how you use it now.
Ah.
Good deeds, it'll grow 3 sizes overnight or some shit.
I bet that's added a little bit more worry.
But like in a weird, like,
Yeah.
in a weird way, like Halifax's soul is bigger than everyone else's that I've seen. If that makes sense.
Well, they're competent.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't compare my own soul to his or whatever yours. So if you start dying, right? God forbid. Does that soul start depleting? Like, do you see the soul deplete? Because then, if so, I'll see is it disappear? And then, so example, I have a lot of first-hand experience with this. When you die and your soul is going to wherever it needs to go, it'll fade, and then for a split second, I'll see it, and then it's gone. Okay. So if you do more good deeds as a person, you can live longer.
Huh?
No, they all disappear at relatively the same speed.
It's like a percentage thing.
Size doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, all right.
You know, actually, I'm curious. Given on this, if it's a strength thing, can you keep watching his soul for a second? Hope, talk about the pirate show. Fuck, what's it called?
One Piece?
One Piece.
Yeah, that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what is that about? The monkey
One Piece
guy,
is
right?
great because it's Well, yeah, Monkey D. Luffy, that's the name of him. He wants to be the king of the pirates. So in this world, right, everyone, they're like in this big world that's like mostly water, and that's great. So there's these things called devil fruits, and when you eat them, right, you get like you get superpowers, but it also makes you not be able to swim, which is really bad because right, most of the powers like take away your ability to swim, and they're like on the ocean as pirates, right? And so he ate the gum fruit, so now he's a gum person. He made a rubber. He's a rubber man.
Are you anime or manga?
You know, I like anime. I'm more of a movie guy, but anime is like something I like to touch on a lot because I really like to see the depiction of stories that are written into there, and I really love like things like audio. Audio is huge. Like people don't even know like the power of like a soundbar at home, right? And so, you know, it's just a whole different thing. So yeah, more anime than manga, but I think manga's great. I love all kind of media. And so
You should talk about the soundbar thing.
All right, so like a soundbar, right? And so it has multiple channels, right? So when you would listen to a TV, it usually has its two speakers, and you have your left and right audio. So whenever you are watching a movie and someone's talking and they're like really quiet, but then you turn it up, and then the explosion and the action happens and it's way too loud, you gotta turn it down. That's because there's different audios that you gotta really control here. So that's why I use a soundbar, because good soundbars will at least have 3 different channels. You have your middle one, which is your dialogue, and you have your left and rights, which are your actions, and then any other sound systems that you add would just be surround sound. So a lot of movies have that stuff. Really cool. And so that really helps your movie watching experience, and audio is just important as visual. So you have good TV and crap audio, that's gonna suck. You can crap TV, really good audio, and it's just not the right experience. So I really focus in on trying to have the best you can, so you can see the kind of medium of the media that you're trying to watch as the author or creator is trying to show you.
Is that One Piece specific, or is that just in general?
So that's all media, at least so visually on your TV, mostly in movies, is the big importance, because then you're gonna have things like Dolby. So Dolby has things like Dolby Atmos. It's just more of a way that they program sounds, and that's like a really big thing that a lot of people care about, but really more for audiophiles, but not really something you have to worry about. And then you have to worry about like resolution. So also when you're watching movies, it's all about TVs or projection, right? Because if you're watching in a dark room on a bright TV, you're gonna get strain on your eyes because it'd be too bright.
I have no idea what's happening to you, but you can talk a lot.
Your eyes as much, and that's more of that like movie feel. So a lot of people really like prefer projection, but you need a whole setup, you need rooms, and you really want this like surround sound thing, and that's really fun if you can afford one of those. But that's like if you want to experience what the movie creator is trying to show you, the better equipment you have will get you that.
Hey, Hope?
And yes, hi.
Are you thirsty?
Yeah, what's up? I can use a little. What did you got? Apple juice?
I've got a bunch of shakes.
So he started here.
6?
I got to hear that.
I'll take a
Yeah,
shake.
I've got vanilla, I've got chocolate, I've got fruit flavors,
Interesting.
matcha.
So it did like.
It did, yeah, it did. I got more prominent.
Got it.
I think
Here,
it has
let's
something to
go
do
with
with being more
strawberry.
true to yourself
Oh, why? Thank you so
than
much.
actual like power.
Of course.
You just have it. What was this sword?
Like if you're
Packet.
So by turning the shit on, it's not doing a whole lot.
no,
Well, there's a whole lot that
honestly,
goes
it got
into it.
smaller.
But really, you can just watch a movie on your phone, and if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. It's just all
Well,
purpose.
like I said, I think it has something to do with being more of yourself.
I see. Great.
It's delicious. You just have this on you all the time? Oh, of course.
I see.
Yeah, I need to eat a lot.
Okay.
Heard of
What exactly got more prominent?
from one thing to another?
I think souls?
Oh yeah.
That's what he can see.
That's like classic possession. It happens sometimes.
He
But
can
also
actually
there's,
see the
like,
tethers.
Here's Hope branded
Since his
water
wife,
Oh, I remember.
I'll save this for
separated
summer.
from her body,
from
and now
one of
she's
the
just out there as a
homeless
soul.
shelters
She
we
can do
run
whatever
up in
the hell she wants.
Detroit. It's fully recyclable. Please recycle it. Oh my gosh, I would hate to see this on the side of the street. But this whole thing going, we got our own brand of protein chips. I don't have any on me, but maybe I can get you
Swear to
some.
God.
But thank you for the
Picture
TV.
bending.
But that's really good. It's like good minerals. It's really good for you. Electrolytes, maybe a
you.
little bit.
I don't think it would be a good idea if they bend.
I'm taking away all of your ligaments, your joints. You are now going to be walking around like this for the rest of time.
Oh no.
How could they walk?
And I'm taking your arms, and I'm just gonna.
They don't pop off like a Lego. That was a bit.
No,
They
you
should,
gotta
though.
swing your hips
They
for
should,
that.
like,
You're cheating.
You know?
Okay, yeah, I'm
I'm
not
so
fucking
sorry.
swinging my hips around.
Regardless. Oh my.
Sure. You
At that
said-
point, you would have to move like a ladder.
Like a ladder.
I'm sorry.
you
Yeah,
sort of
there's a
took
bit
your
of
weight
flex
and
that
made
doesn't
it
come from the
off.
joints.
Immediate look up with like murderous intent eyes. I was like, ah, that's my bad.
If you were to keep your legs locked without moving joints, you can lean over.
Rubric stare. Perfect.
A little bit.
Now, can I navigate this without
Hmm.
shooting?
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I made one joke
Yeah.
about taking their arms, and now I'm gonna get shot 87 times in the chest.
You can take that.
Seems
You'd
like
be
a
alright.
waste of
I can take
energy. It is.
But you'll ruin your shirt.
I would ruin my shirt. I
Hmm.
love this shirt. There's already a fucking like apple gap in the shirt because Amelia shot me with fire earlier. I asked her to. And you know, this shirt sucks.
Mm. It is stronger than it was before, but it's not lethal. That's a bad
Am I
habit of
able to
overshooting.
recycle this?
Yeah, it's just plastic.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a successful mission, Fox. And however you feel about this.
How do you feel about it?
I'm sorry?
I have mixed feelings on it.
Ah, mixed.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
fair
has
enough.
its ups
I
and
suppose
downs.
that is understandable, given the suddenness of it, and as you attested.
Holy shit, they're going through puberty.
Oh. He's gonna be puberty. That sucks for you.
Oh, that
You're gonna
reminds
break
me.
out in spots soon.
I do not know.
I have
Hey.
a survey question.
Don't let them make fun of
Given
you.
the
It's
suddenness
very
of it,
natural.
that it was not
Happens
Of
to
4
everyone.
colors.
Okay.
Yellow, red,
And
pink,
there's
and
nothing to
orange.
be ashamed of.
Which do you associate?
I
Just
feel like this
I
is
do
gonna
hope
be
you'll
a
Frame
major-
1 with the season of summer.
success in growing accustomed to it.
Yellow, red.
Oh, interesting.
orange, that would-
Yep.
Thank you.
Summer? I don't fucking know.
Alright, she's around.
Well, Summer's orange, isn't he? So
Not
that,
mine.
oh,
Not our summer. He's a color thief.
I don't.
You're giving away too much
I'm gonna look at
context.
it.
It's now a leading question.
I guess.
You
It's
see them
okay.
colors?
Can I pick my own color or like?
It has to be a blind census for the results to be truly worth anything.
I guess. So, cards on the table. We're trying to make summer go back to yellow. And he doesn't
That's the
want it.
opposite of what I said.
Mm.
This is a 2020 vision census now. Like I can see clearly. I know exactly what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Hmm? didn't
Can
hear
I
what
be
you said.
yellow?
You can be whatever you want to be.
If I was yellow, like who would ever be yellow on purpose? Like imagine like the piss color who do that.
You're more of a
Oh, no.
gold.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
I now maybe see why he's hesitant about
You're
going
like
back
the
to
last
yellow.
dandelion.
Yeah, I'd make fun of him for it.
I am at the end
I
of the rainbow.
told him he should do like yellow and brown or yellow and black.
How you doing,
Like a
4-4? Yeah, I was
bumblebee
gonna
or a
say.
sunflower.
How's it hanging?
Everything
Forget
okay
that
that
there's
happened
two
over there?
people here who can see me.
Yeah, no, it's an
We're
electrical thing.
working on
You
it.
fucking glow.
Okay. I hope it's all good.
Mm.
You can see electricity now.
Are you doing
I've been
okay,
able to for
by
a
the way?
while. Oh yeah, feelings returning slowly, so that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing. I maybe should have
Alright,
warned
let's see if
you.
you can
Hey,
feel this.
don't
We're
put
gonna-
your hand in the unlimited energy well.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna hit you.
Probably punt my head off if you really wanted to. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no, wasn't really sure what max energy really meant in the grand scheme of someone that just steals it. Turns out, 40 full-powered Monty suits is roughly what
Oh!
full power means. So, yeah, no, feeling
Yeah.
great.
So yeah, when Isaac does that thing, he basically opens up like a well, like a vertical ley line, and that doesn't have a
Mhm.
bottom, to my knowledge.
Uh-huh.
It's some,
So you
like,
basically
multi-
got
Biggest
hooked up to a
equivalent
power
is
plant.
the ocean, but made of mana.
Has
anyone seen
mana
Chris?
energy to whatever energy.
She's talking to
the
Xander
person
about something
uses. That's
private,
so
I think.
interesting.
Gotcha. Hi, Ren.
What do you want?
I was just saying hi. I got something from home whenever I went to visit, and I was looking for Chris to give it to her. You know.
Yeah, well, I ain't Chris.
I know. I was just trying to say hi while I'm
Asking
here.
for Chris, dickhead. But was not talking to you. What are you so pissed
Oh.
about?
He said
I
hi
just
to me.
went
I don't
because I
fucking know.
swear. Yeah, because we haven't talked since I got here.
Sorry,
You were-
if
Yeah.
anyone is nice to him, he has a freak out about it. He's not used to it.
Oh,
Yeah, very funny.
he was pretty nice at main HQ though. That. Okay.
Sorry.
How was your walk, Harper?
Hmm.
Oh,
You
that's
know what?
nice.
How was the
I got
park?
coffee
Pointing
and a
you in the
muffin.
direction of Chris, actually. Thinking about it.
Hmm?
I can soul sight. I can probably spot her somewhere in the building for you and just kind of tell you what direction she's in so you can find her easier.
And if it's a private conversation, shouldn't I just wait?
I guess so. But it's a little creepy if you just wait. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point. It'd be a little freaky if you just like
What's that for?
wait outside the door. Like I know where you are this whole time. No, that's my bad.
You're getting
Yeah.
poked.
Yeah, what the hell?
Prickling at my roommate.
Whatever.
Poke.
Don't fucking poke me too.
Poke.
I'm.
Watch this. The next move is he's gonna get zappy.
Poke. Getting a little heated in the kitchen. Poke.
Well, he couldn't because he can't prove you right.
Yeah.
Why would you poke if you knew you were gonna get burned?
I think I can tank this.
That's what I wanted to do.
Ren.
Oh,
Oh!
Ren. We haven't
That
spoken
seems
since
a little harder
the
now.
other HQ, and I didn't know that you had fire.
you
now.
okay?
Should be fine. Didn't hit as hard as
There
me.
is also a mission inbound. So
That did hurt though. Just wanted to let you know that.
Good. I'm glad.
Ren, we haven't sparred since you got fired. You want to do that sometime? It's up to you. You can say no.
Sure, I'll beat you up.
I'll
I'll recycle it, Hope. Thanks.
Thank you.
I don't fucking know, man. I got other shit to do tonight.
don't melt the bottle.
Okay, later.
I don't poke team leader. Noted.
No, I think you should keep doing it. It keeps him in check.
You can poke him a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few pokes. Got it.
I'm gonna go check on that.
All right. See you in a bit, winner.
Ooh.
What was
Alright,
that
roll me
reaction?
percussions for the left.
Ah.
How are you doing this? You have such good balance.
I got knocked over
And
once, so
don't
I've been
do this.
practicing.
Gotta
Can we
find it.
balance it?
Pissing me off. You anger me. You think I have good balance? I have good center, but I don't.
It's just like flying.
This enrages
It's
me.
just like
You
flying.
enrage me. You enrage me.
This is actually more difficult than I thought it was in this body.
All of you make me angry. Every one of you.
Interesting. Hmm.
It's just like flying. If
You
you
just
open
have
your
to detect-
eyes, it doesn't work.
Just
no, the
think
real challenge
very
is doing
left.
this shit.
Did I fuck up designing the brain?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not.
You just have to detect the equilibrium.
I'm reaching flow state. I'm
Hello,
reaching
or
flow
the
state.
core.
What is that? Is that a
Sorry,
what does that
sorry to
mean?
intrude. Has anyone seen Monty at all? Or
Nope.
I think that he's getting ready for his mission.
Last I saw he was in the engineering room.
Okay, I'll just leave him a note then.
I'm gonna
Thank
kick you in
you.
the back of the knee. This is the coolest shit ever.
Are you seen?
No, that's
It's like
real
a
flow
flamingo.
state.
Now, can you backflip and land on
And
the
this
one
is
leg?
when we learn that's on like a chair or something.
Do you see a chair here?
Actually, if it was like a flamingo at this point, you'd bend down to eat something without falling over.
True.
Yeah,
Hmm.
let's do that.
Well, I couldn't do that because I can't eat things.
You pretend.
No other reason.
No other reason. Alright, I'm
Everybody
gonna
go
poke
pistol
around
squad
looking
right
for
now.
Winter again. Or not Winter, Chris.
Pistol
Oh, there.
squad.
Thanks.
Pistol
Sorry.
Yeah, good luck.
squad.
Bye.
You mix the two together?
Like,
Oh, I'm not coming back up. Ben, please demonstrate. Oh,
like that.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Thank you. I don't think I can do it with my other leg.
Hmm.
So, now we're playing at, what are you doing? Yes. Yes, that's how it works.
We were doing the poking thing.
Are any of you good at
Everybody's got a different
stretching?
reaction.
Do you have a lot of
Just
motion with this?
goes through. I don't really-
Max, can you hit
there's
one of
no
these?
chance if I get injured or not, I don't. Ben, Ben, don't.
Hmm.
Don't what?
I will turn around.
You got that?
and
Can you do
lay
this?
out.
You gonna put another gun in my mouth?
You know what? Limmer's busy right now. She doesn't
There you
know.
go. Oh, okay.
I won't say anything if you don't say anything.
my joints
say
don't
anything.
think to go above my head.
Oh, yeah, my
How do you
shouldn't be
stretch
that.
the wings?
Ooh.
I mean, how do you stretch your arms? They just
You ever wanted to learn how to
Just-
fly?
Hmm.
keep moving. Same as this. It feels just like this, like with my arms. So I'm assuming it would
No,
do that. And we're like,
Don't do that. That's offensive.
when I rest them like here, it's the same. People ask me this.
actually.
I rest when you rest your arms just down, that's like the full.
Mhm.
That's just how they naturally feel.
Do you ever hang by them so you can relax the muscles around your upper back?
You know, sometimes on like couches, I'll like maneuver them to like give like support on top of the back of the couch. I've never really tried that. Nah.
Because when you're walking around, they're tense in order to hold them up so they don't droop on the floor, and then when you're flying, they're tense because they're holding you up.
We were doing the tiers too.
Right.
And, oh, I remember now.
Hmm.
It wasn't my bad. It was actually Callie. You should meet her. Lovely.
I'm so used to just keeping them up.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah. As soon as you can, please. She's awesome.
I mean, you are part angel, so
For being tier two,
a lot of the muscle groups in your back are different than a normal human's.
like,
Yeah.
fuck me.
Yeah, because that's right. Because I had to go to a special doctor
You think
growing
she's
up.
watching the
You
Hmm.
can't just go to any normal doctor.
You've probably got a good few more pounds of muscle around that area too, along with completely different muscle groups.
Yeah, back day is very important when working out.
We're all in a circle.
would,
I was gonna start asking icebreaker questions.
What are those?
I'm gonna poke my head around the rest of the building. Because I don't want to segregate myself in here.
Shoe.
Where would you get the ice? Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to wander. Hmm. Hope is a particularly good brand of angel wings. Well developed, healthy, in the prime of their life. What the fuck was that noise? Hmm. I don't know what that was, actually.
If you smell blood, how intense is that pull?
You only show up after dark this time?
Did you control it, or is it like?
I was wandering.
Like, can I control?
I spent a little bit in the training room talking to a couple of them.
Drink it, I guess.
Fair enough then.
But they started to disperse. So, now I started wandering again.
Oh, Bella was interested in the idea of potentially going out to try to get some of the harder barks if we want to take a field trip one day.
And then you lead them into like a prison cell.
To the forest?
Della, not the forest, but just I might need help traveling around this country for it rather than
Oh.
going to the forest.
I don't see anything wrong with a road trip.
Question: do you?
Yeah, exactly. If we get like an extra couple days on.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not usually covered in blood because I have powers that allow me to, like, you know, for amongst other things, close the gaps in my stuff so that I don't light on fire and die.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really know vampire. Like I knew vampires were like sort of real. I didn't really know how they functioned. So I wasn't sure if they were like in the media where they were undead and they don't bleed and stuff like that. So
I have a heartbeat. I am alive. I am also a vampire. I am not human. Like, if you took a sample and ran it through some DNA sequencing, I'm not recognizably human anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for that information. I don't mean any offense. I hope you know. Like I try not to. Okay.
At this point, the cat's out of the bag. Right, like...
Yeah.
If it's not recognizably human, I wonder what it's closely related to. I was saying if it's not recognizably human, I was wondering if there'd be any other matches across all the other different types of DNA.
I don't know. I mean, I think that we just determined that it wasn't human and, like,
I was thinking when looking at you going...
It was non-human. This compared to, we have someone who was also experimented on who has DNA that is still recognizably human. But, like, mine is not. I'm not human anymore.
I guess what does that mean? Do you have a triple helix?
But no,
I didn't do a huge amount of the analysis myself, but not to my knowledge. But I mean, like, a cat doesn't, and also is not a human. Right?
That's true.
To be clear, I'm not a cat.
I
didn't think you were.
No, I don't list cat DNA because it has any relevance. I just list it because it's not a human and came to mind.
For a moment and then makes them
What makes it short, or just normal division, or long division?
I guess I wonder if it's so different from human if there's another closer relation now than human.
Maybe. I mean, I've not looked at a lot of non-human DNA. I've not looked at, like, Fae DNA, for example. I don't know if I'm closer to that as, like...
That would wildly depend on what species of Fae.
Right, I
True
just,
Fae
you know,
is blanket term.
Yes. Fae,
Theoretically, right, as like a magical creature, I don't know if that shifts it closer than
basically, with the word Fae, that would basically account for every species on Earth by just calling them Earth. It's about the same spread of variation.
What I don't know is, I don't know where the research comes from. I know that
They're
it's
skipping.
specifically in my case, the research seems to have been derived on the same stuff that was used to make Dracula, but I don't know where that comes from.
Narratively, one of your closest relations would probably be some form of bat.
Maybe? I don't know. There are other creatures.
Oh, they started prancing.
But you could give 17.
Is that what we're calling it? Dexterity?
But yeah.
I don't see you skipping.
And then
For what it's worth, your kids are identifiably not human vampires.
I need to skip.
I guess you don't have
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's fucking
because they're stupid.
Is there anything they resemble to you?
not fucking skipping, crab boy, alright?
I don't have enough context.
Ah.
What if it's like an energy thing?
I mean,
like this amount of
Their
batteries for
feet
these
probably won't
thingies
even
in
be
the
on the
city
ground
and
during the
I guess it would be up to more your biology, but their blood should be close enough. I designed it to be.
Yeah,
The blood, I don't know. I mean, I've not like tried the blood, but like I can tell from their like heartbeat.
But hey,
Yeah,
if you're worried
leave that to the
about how
mad people, I
PR will
guess, if
feel
it's a
about them
Monty.
skipping,
Really?
Yeah.
If I ever have a question,
when has
that
PR
is that
ever
specific,
been
I'm just
something?
gonna
What's
go
wrong with their
to
heartbeat?
Exactly.
I don't know.
So I have 120 batteries.
They're still gonna get the job done.
That's actually a question. Do you also constantly hear heartbeats
Yes.
like those?
What do you think about that Harper guy?
Huh.
Do ours sound weird to you?
Yeah.
He's fun.
Huh.
Ren doesn't like
Yes, they were just telling me based off your heartbeat, you're not recognizably human.
I think that's because you get the beat wrong.
We all are.
It's
kind of the impression I got. I agree.
there's something.
I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Like I have a heartbeat, and if you listen to it, I suspect like if we went and got an EKG, I suspect that it has most of the human components or whatever. But like I can hear when someone's a vampire.
Oh.
Ah, some
Okay.
balance training.
So then would we be in like a similar vein of we have an abnormal heartbeat?
I mean, they're
been a while since I've
construct
been up in a
bodies,
minute.
so
Since
maybe
I've
Dad
been
just
in
made them
Montreal.
too perfect or something.
I still have to get
Maybe.
used to it.
Let me put it
But you've
this
had
way: the
more
guy
than
that
that.
recognized you as not human that I was talking to at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
Yeah.
I put it the other way.
Fair.
Is it because I got rid of all the arrhythmia?
Maybe.
The what?
If I were
The
to
imperfect
try to
heartbeats. You didn't need those, so I just made them perfect.
Told
different
you.
Fair.
cadence,
Yeah.
maybe.
1 foot balance
Is it?
where it needs to be, I guess.
Should I worry about that
Two
guy, by
bodies
the way?
came out.
Technically speaking.
And it makes
Like if you ever, you know.
Really?
I mean, should you worry
Actually, I wonder
about
if the owlbear has a different heart.
someone
I'm
who
gonna look at that plant.
views you as a non-human? I don't know. Like, we're not BFFs. We met that once.
You saved it. That was better than the last time.
Okay, sure.
He's
It's
kind of a
Never mind that.
badass. You should be
Yeah.
careful.
Okay.
I suspect he can kick your
Oh,
ass.
interesting.
Let me put it.
Probably.
Mind over
A lot of people
matter.
can.
That is the. I mean, yeah.
Strength isn't my strong
See how
suit.
many things in this
Being
world
sturdy
is
is.
Yeah.
placebo and not actual like things that affect you.
He
Blue light
was
glasses.
the.
Sense.
They aren't real.
Really?
Well,
it's
it-
really? Huh.
He's an old
are.
vampire.
I guess.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's all that I'll say about that.
That's
I would be
unfortunate.
careful about him knowing that because I don't know whether he'd use that as a threat.
They
that you
definitely
know it,
cost extra
you
on,
know.
on where I got them, so.
They sure do. Believe me, I've fallen for this.
I don't plan on picking any fights I'm not allowed to, as is.
Oh,
I'm
my
just
glasses are
in
real
the
low,
interest
mine
of
aren't.
disclosure.
I get you, I get you. Thank you for letting me know. Oh.
I paid so much money.
I don't think you need to be worried in particular, though.
It's not particularly worry. I'm more curious than anything else. I'm not going to change anything. I guess I'm just wondering about what it is, I guess, that's so different.
Wet dog has a smell.
Mm-hmm.
Wet
Are you
people
calling my
have a
heartbeat a
smell.
wet dog?
Wait to the end of the metaphor.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough, fair enough.
Describe to me how a wet dog smells different than a person that's wet. Or than other wet hair or wet animals. You know? It's different,
Hmm.
but like, I don't fucking know.
So here's where I
It's
tell
something
I've
you
never
know
actually
without
smelled
being
a wet
able to
dog.
say why.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that it's probably the whole magic thing, what with like the fact that I can hear heartbeats further than I can hear other things.
Hmm.
Like I can hear heartbeats like through solid walls.
To be honest, it might also be similarly because of the our blood. Angel told us that our blood doesn't really have any DNA in it, so maybe because of that, I don't know.
Could be. I don't know.
It pumps differently. It pumps it differently.
I mean, minuscule changes in the valve would potentially cause the situation to be that way or whatever, but like it's
I mean, it could be that the blood's doesn't have a high enough consistency, or it's too watery, or
I mean,
could
for
be
all I know,
that.
it could be off by like 1/10 of a percentage point, right? You know?
Honestly, it's impressive you can detect that. Even if
I
it's at
don't
an
know if that's how much
instinctual
it is
level.
or isn't. I'm pretty cool, what can I say?
I at least think you're interesting.
I mean, once again, like Wynn said, these are construct bodies, so.
The best I can compare
Maybe
it to
all
is
of
the smell
the-
thing, right? Like, I can't describe
Mhm.
what tells me that it's different, but like, dogs smell like wet dog, and people smell like not wet dog when they're wet.
Welcome.
Hey, I've just. If you need me, contact me over comms, when you want to have that talk. You're all healed up and everything? You said you wanted to talk regarding the, telling things last minute.
Right.
You said you wanted to talk about that, and yeah.
Don't let us
whenever.
keep you.
No, it's fine. Just whenever
It doesn't have to be a today thing.
Your stance closed up.
If you need me, I'll be around. I just need.
You
to
won't
check
meet her
in.
eyes.
He's been drinking all day. Sorry.
You feel shame and you're uncomfortable. Something with a lot of emotion attached to it.
But yeah,
Either way, thank you for the insight.
wish I had more to offer.
Well, I already know for sure that Angel doesn't want us testing our blood with vampires because she doesn't know what it would do to them.
That was a consideration?
Me and Wynn were offering blood to feed some of the new vampires since you can easily just make more for us. But she didn't want to take that offer since she doesn't know what our blood would do to them.
It should be close enough that it wouldn't, like, kill them. I don't particularly know whatever brand of vampire they are means they would get nutrients out of it. Don't exactly know what they even need it for. At least narratively, some vampires need the new blood because the old blood congeals and they can no longer move. It's not actually a form of sustenance, it's more like replacing hydraulic fluid.
I don't eat food. I just eat blood.
Oh.
It's
Well, what happens when you don't?
I starve.
What happens when you starve? What actually
Eventually I go
happens?
into a blood frenzy and kill people.
Oh.
Supposedly. I mean, I've not like tested it. We've gotten close a couple of times. Historically, it has not been a super solid strategy to starve vampires. We've tried it 2 or 3 times now, and it has not improved the situation.
I imagine not. There are very few situations where starving something is a solution.
No. Yeah, it's not good.
Trouble is, drinking more blood seems to make me more vampire, so it's kind of like a damned
It's
if
a
you
balancing
do,
act.
damned if you don't. Yeah, I mean, everyone that I've encountered that knows what they're talking about seems to think that I'm a like shit-ass vampire who, you know, like isn't feeding well enough, basically. So clearly there's
like a malnourished Victorian child.
Apparently, I'm like pale, but not all vampires are. Like well-fed vampires are less pale, which is some bullshit. Because I think part of it's just that I, you know, am ginger. But
sorry.
That is kind of a short end of a stick.
I was always pale, and then I didn't get sun for 5 or 6 years, and then I'm also a vampire. So like, it's not like I'm gonna take up tanning. But yeah, other vampires not as pale, turns out.
Fair.
And Malediction made fun of me for it, so here we are.
It's an interesting point to be made fun of for.
She was more mocking the lack of progress that she thought I was evolving or some bullshit.
Malnourished.
And that I, you know.
She's... The more I hear about her, the stranger she is.
Yeah, not great, all told.
I mean, if I know the story well enough, there's something like a 30-year-old vampire that's making giant soul bombs?
What? I don't know exactly any of the details on the soul bomb shit, to be fair. She's been, to my understanding, doing magic shit for like at least 30 years.
No, well, I'm saying it takes a certain type of character to make soul bombs.
She also imprisons people and experiments on them with random magic shit to see what she can come up with, basically. That seems to be
Turning
her
them to
primary.
vampires and whatever else you might come up with, I guess.
Yeah. And seemingly several different strains, I guess, for lack of a better term, of vampire.
Huh.
Yeah.
That almost makes it sound like some sort of virus.
The term is not informed. But the thing that she did to me is different than the thing she did to the others, to my understanding.
Well, I mean, it would also make sense. Viruses can change your DNA when they leave.
Could be. Some sort of mutagen, maybe.
Oh.
It's alchemical in nature.
I guess the only way to
That's
know would
the
be-
interesting part, is the fact that this is not fully magic. It's magic and... What's the human one? It's chemical engineering. That's what they call it.
Yeah, technically.
I suppose. There's probably a chicken and egg argument. I mean, I guess if we go back to, like, when the alchemy stuff started, that's probably before chemical engineering really existed as a solid concept. So is chemical engineering just lame alchemy?
In basis,
Under modern
yes.
terms, it falls under it.
Well, they used to be making gold out of everything that they could get their hands on. And then there's that whole thing with the Philosopher's Stone. You know, that whole deal.
Was
No.
it just people like painting things going, okay. You know what? The more you know.
No, alchemy worked. There was a whole bunch of frauds that came after,
Cure
but...
his wife, so It's also medicine, I suppose, theoretically.
Some things. I guess it's that trope of some things start from a good place and evolve further and further.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he got his immortality.
Wonder how they actually did that.
I don't want to think about that actually. You know,
Might have been a variation of time magic.
No, it was more that would mean, technically speaking, they would still be around today. It was just the
not
brief thought of.
Do I need to
He
sell
got
some
killed
soul if I
most
want some
recently
cake?
in the 80s, apparently.
Okay.
Do I need to sell some soul, like
Apparently he's been killed
something, if I want some cake from you?
I'm at current not allowed to take any portion of any of your souls.
Great. Can you give me some cake?
You can also just ask for cake.
What the fuck am I doing?
Well, what's in your hand?
Hey,
Oh, this is a bottle of beer.
She just went through surgery, so she's probably a bit.
No, that's
No?
bold of you to assume I can actually have like anything like anesthesia. My body is gonna probably see it as some sort of poison and try to heal it, and that's not gonna be great. So technically, this is all alcohol. A bottle of vodka and some beer that I'm currently downing. But I also would like to have some cake, you know, with all of this.
What
So
flavor?
maybe- Can I have some cake? Oh shit! Oh man! You know what? Give me some. Oh damn! That is a weird question. You know, vanilla, classic vanilla cake. That's great. I'm indecisive. Why am I admitting this
works.
to any of you?
Oh, I already knew that. Stick out your hand.
I'm drunk.
Slice of
Fuck
cake.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. I'm going now. Be honest with me. Actually, I don't think you can't not be. Wait, you can not? No, you cannot not. Whatever. Fuck. You have to be honest. So,
There you go.
Does it look like bad? Like, does it look like embarrassing?
I've seen people recover from worse.
You know what? That's actually very fair, but it doesn't look stupid, right? Someone already like mentioned how they didn't expect for some fucking reason.
No, it looks painful.
Great, thank you for that. I'm a little less insecure. What the fuck? I shouldn't say that. Yeah. Some people
We
didn't
already
expect
knew
apparently.
about that one. It's fine.
What the fuck?
People think it's unusual that it matches in flesh tone, given that other phenotypically distinct flesh types often don't share physical resemblance.
Yeah, some people never seen like freaking naked chicken apparently. Like I don't know what the fuck they expected. These are feathers too. My goodness, whatever.
The chicken example, right? But the chicken example that like is the actual comparison that is closer to what you're describing is that like the chicken underneath doesn't look like the chicken in its legs.
I will pretend like I actually just understood what you said.
The bottom of your
Cheers.
feet, hard flesh, almost like a callus.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah?
distinct to like your tongue.
Yeah.
But they're both part of a person. The expectation that people have is that your wings would be more akin to those differences, right? Different skin has different purposes and thus behaves differently.
That's interesting. Well, it's not exactly like my skin in itself. It's just similar
No,
in
people
color.
are just
but-
confused that it, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't match their expectations.
Apparently, I'm sorry to disappoint people that I have skin under my feathers. I don't know. I'm going to enjoy my cake. Thank you for the cake, sir. Cheers.
Enjoy the cake.
Sir.
Yeah,
We're improving.
I am too drunk for this shit.
Enjoy the cake.
The cake's not going to help with that.
No, she probably won't even recall eating it.
No, probably not.
That's what it is.
Stairs. We'll see how she handles this.
I'm gonna be nice. Never mind, someone's already there for her.
It's a lot of deliberation.
Does he not know that he can just help her?
No.
Yes,
See how this goes.
She is the kind of individual who's super willing to just accept help at every opportunity.
She might be right now, though.
That's fair. I'm gonna keep wondering, though. Before I forget, if you do ever want to test the blood thing, feel free to let me know, and we can do
Sure,
that.
we can maybe test it. Grab Angel for purposes and try that out.
I am willing to allow a one-time test for curiosity's sake. But not any sort of long-term arrangement.
That wasn't the plan. Also, Wynn is trying to get me to change my color again.
Oh, the census. Yes, I heard.
Yellow, orange, or pink is the three options on the census.
No,
And I
red's
have
there
no
as well.
idea where pink. Okay, but pink and red are your colors.
They are, but if you wanted red, I wouldn't mind switching pink to my main color.
I would sooner take pink over red.
Now, as always, I am not going to take any particular side in
Thank you.
your colors. I'm going to let this be solved and handled by all of you.
Thank you.
But I'm also aware that yellow wins by empirical numbers. I'm just laying it out, Summer.
I'm going to see what they're doing in the training room.
No. What are you all up to?
They're gonna try this move, and I guess I'm just gonna watch.
This what?
Move, like a new move Xander came up with. Gonna test it out on Johnny, I think.
Hey, whatever you say.
Are we going back? Where are we going? Because I don't want to keep turning around.
Doing fighting words again, so we're going back this way. They want an audience now.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm in need of some entertainment.
Yeah, might as
I still have some of him in my teeth. Had a little snack before coming here.
Wait. Johnny and King had argument?
Not really, but yes.
Oh. He
So what's the argument? What's the argument about?
I bruised them. Say again? Oh, self-sacrificing bullshit. To quote.
Isn't it the classic story of someone wants to do something risky and the other won't let them?
Exactly what it was.
I don't know what's going on.
Where did Catalyst go?
There's just free more training over there. There's an actual spa going on there, and there's an argument happening in the middle. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Harper, did you kill him?
Harper?
That's just normal entertainment. It's just whatever the actors want to provide for us. You got like normal hand-to-hand combat over there. You got
I can't hear you.
Johnny the Steel Man. Steel? Is that steel? What's he made out of right now?
Everything's still probably. If it's the same as what he had recently, probably tungsten.
Yes, feels. I don't know.
That wasn't tungsten.
Everywhere, you know. That was not tungsten.
That was very hot though. That was warm.
That. Okay, so Johnny the whatever the fuck that is, man. Against Xander the animal man.
So what happened? I didn't really hear.
Did Xander just explode?
Finished off and I started.
No, that was all Johnny. I think that was all Johnny.
Oh.
Probably Johnny, because that's material. That's some material.
No,
bullshit
because
going on.
It looked like Johnny was already in the
He
corner.
did something.
Yeah. Dude, did you beat the fuck out of the punk?
Here comes a B rank getting involved.
Yeah.
And Johnny is.
Someone just fucking blew up.
You might want to get down
Oh
there.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh
Warhead.
wow.
She blows up.
Yeah, but that's expected. This
Oh,
is Johnny.
shit.
He's sucking the
He
law.
just exploded on Johnny. And
Don't phrase it like that.
Excuse me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, take care of yourself, buddy. You did great.
I guess that's what happened, so we'll stick to it.
Man, I can hold a train too.
Probably Charlie. No, I cannot actually sleep right now. You know, I'm getting more alcohol. This is fine.
I don't know if this is a norm, but Johnny's eyes are red. Never really look at his eyes.
they're
Are they
usually
black normally?
grayish blue.
I don't actually know if the fight's over yet. They have not looked away from each other.
Johnny's
His eyes are very red.
They're kind of sparring-ish. So, I guess. Well, they were trying to-
Sparring, disagreement, grudge match.
Johnny badgers that continue to fight if they looked at each other. What the fuck?
I didn't even know Johnny. The fight already was still going. I thought the fight was already over when he fucking exploded.
Spring does that sometimes.
Well, that was.
Fourth of the room.
Given the
explosion
horde
was
that's currently
Xander.
around them, I think the fight has
Hmm. I didn't know he could do that.
Like 3 different people just
Well, I
immediately.
didn't
What
either.
happened to,
A lot of.
The catalyst?
yeah.
He stepped out. I'll go look for him.
No, I was looking very respectfully though. That was just a genuine question.
Huh?
What the fuck am I saying?
Hmm.
Do you think he could do that at will? We could put him in like a giant gun. and
Oh, wait, one of
shoot at
his-
things we don't like.
gauntlet
So
things have come
Johnny
off.
Cannon.
Yeah. Johnny would be an excellent fucking bullet.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what if you use the force? Okay, hear this out.
Hmm.
You use the force of Warhead's explosions
And
to launch Johnny,
Winter
and then Johnny
has
explodes
run
like that,
off.
launching him even faster.
Most likely after Catalyst.
Yeah?
Ren!
Go to a building or
Running
something.
off again and again and again and again.
Civilians, the peasants. Oh my god, are you serious right now, dude?
I mean, you never know when
Well,
we need to,
this
like,
is an
shoot Johnny
this
at
is an
something.
idea. It's an idea.
They live in
I didn't specify a building with people in it.
Yeah, it could be a mountain. You never know when you
How
need to
tiring.
Sure, a mountain
people in
and
it.
blow
They
it
probably
up.
work there. Damn.
Well, I did.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Well, okay. It could be any building. It could be an abandoned building or a building under. I don't fucking know. A building that doesn't have.
It must be
people in it.
tiring to get upset at every little thing.
I'm gonna head back to the dorms soon. If there's anything you need me for, Dad, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, but not every building has people in it. Not every building has people in it.
Fair. That's even better. Sorry.
Exactly. See, I'm not
Did you
evil.
enjoy
I'm
the
not being.
beer? Did you enjoy the
Yeah,
beer?
I'm enjoying it, right? Yeah, I did.
Good, yeah. Good shit. Damn. He seems to
But,
be doing okay. He's flexing on people.
Yeah, man, he's still made out of whatever material he blew up with, so. I think he's fine. He's Johnny. He'll Johnny it.
I'm a teammates.
He'll Johnny it out. Don't worry.
Actually become any material?
Well, he became that.
Can he be?
So maybe. Why Copper specifically?
I'm gonna go ask him. I'm just gonna fly
Alright.
down or something, you know? Just gonna fly down here and go ask him.
Now, is he gesturing for another fight? Or was that a hug?
Gotta walk down the stairs.
It's hard to tell the body language from here.
You're right, I have to walk. I can't actually fly down there. I was gonna probably facepalm. You're right. You know what? I'm gonna go walk. I can't fly anymore yet.
Oh.
No, I can't fly anymore.
Oh,
No.
they want privacy. Well,
By the way, no dice. Ice wall.
Huh.
What's going on, man?
or I think this is a test to hit the ice wall.
Probably. Yeah, it looks like that.
Oh, I think he's going to explode again.
Wait, but that was Johnny the one who exploded. I don't think
No, Johnny was already in the wall.
No. Johnny was the one that was hit by the explosion and then ended up in the wall for what I understand.
What the fuck did Xander have? What does he have?
Isn't he the blah 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 blah?
I thought he was, you know, animals and shit. What the fuck is?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I just didn't exactly translate in real language. Apparently, I don't but stink bugs. Fucking just.
Yeah, but not
I
like
don't know.
that big of explosion. Holy!
Oh, my fucking eye.
Oh.
And the actual
Bombardier beetle.
I actually healed.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
What?
That. The beetles. Yeah, beetles. Beetles. I wanna.
Dude, how the fuck did you blow up? Ah, you can't hear me going.
Wait, no, what with me? What's my name?
What?
Who? What? Yeah. Who? What? Sorry. Sir, the leader. Hi.
Dude, holy shit!
Hmm.
You fucking blew up. What ammo blows up?
Bombardier beetle.
Thing. But fuck, I guess there's a beetle that blows up. Poor beetle.
Oh, the insects in this planet are quite interesting.
I don't know, I never really look at insects. I gotta check on the
Mm. I'm fond of centipedes myself.
I haven't really thought of cool insects. I like a beetle, like the cool beetles with like the horns. Those are the cool insects.
Oh, well, the bombardier beetle is one of them. Also, there's something like 10,000 different variations of beetles.
That's a lot of beetles to keep track of. I like that.
There were... Well, we had far more variation back in the wilds.
Yeah.
That's all gone, though.
All right, bird. Yeah, hold on.
That's all gone. It's actually decently impressive. You can stay up, though I suppose that's because ice actually weighs less than water. I remember right. The way it works here. The atoms are structured into a lattice, and then... while it actually becomes a solid, the density, does it increase or decrease? I think it decreases actually in comparison to water as the liquid. Yes. I think I'm remembering that right. Well, that was interesting.
Hi, Valentine.
Hello, I like your wings.
Thank you. Made them myself.
Did you model them after anything? Any particular bird?
Not a bird.
No?
No, they're modeled after angel wings.
Ah. That makes sense. Especially with how they're structured into your back.
Yeah, I guess so. fly. It just looks cooler.
I was going to ask, how do they stay stuck to you?
I can just adhere anything with ice to myself. It's also just, you know, covering that. It's hard to explain. So
You can adhere
usually
anything
I
with
just-
ice to you?
I can. Well, I cover a lot of my suit in just like a very, very small layer of particulae, like frost particulae and snow particulae. And then I just adhere things to that instead of, you know.
And then that way you can disperse some of the weight and force across the entire film across your body, while also having a rougher surface for it to adhere to.
And you kind of can just attach ice to ice.
Hello, doctor. You said you can fly outside of them?
I don't need them to fly. I can just fly without them.
Huh.
It's think of it this way. If you were a telekineticist and you, like, were like, I put a rock under my foot and I lift the rock, right? You would still be flying, right? Even if you weren't actually flying. So mine is just me using the same ice that I cover myself in and just lifting. And the same thing I can do to other people. It might be a little chilly, but I can just lift them up, cover their clothes in a little bit of cold.
Neat. It's an interesting use for it.
Weird ideas. Well, like,
What kind of weird ideas?
I don't know. Cover somebody in something and then lift them in the air. I don't know. I think you could just do anything, to be fair, though. So.
I don't need to cover them anything in that.
I know. I realized it as I said it, that you could just...
But I'm more just interested in how you will use the powers you have. Your little tricks with them.
I guess that's interesting. People have a bunch of different ways of using their powers in unique ways.
And the fact that you all still have limits and things that hold you back breeds innovation, creativity. You all create different solutions. I guess.
People with unlimited capability always create the same solution?
Yes and no. Oftentimes they'll create solutions that play perfectly into what they're doing and solves the issue, but it won't make sense to a lot of others. And if there's no real reason to change anything, the solution always works. The only reason you would ever change anything is because you're bored. You want to see if you can solve it a different way, but it's not... It doesn't build creativity like having a wall in your way does.
I guess so.
Because you're a human and you want to be on the opposite side of that wall just to see what's there.
As you can see, we're having a very interesting conversation about how exhibits use their powers very uniquely.
It's interesting to see.
It's interesting to hear. I was hoping to ask you about Sable's chrysalis, as I heard that happens to Faye, and you're the Faye that I've talked the most to.
I haven't really taken a look to that,
No, we're
but...
just chatting.
I'd be interested in seeing that. Talk to you later, Chris.
Sure. I hope you have been well.
I'd say I have. So far, it's been at least a little quiet. We're trying to get some, at least slight entertainment. Watching the others fight in their grudge matches. or proving a point, or whatever exactly that fight was.
The one between Johnny and Xander was basically, I think Johnny was talking a lot of smack, and Xander wanted to test it out, his new ability, along with actually putting Johnny in his place, I suppose.
Hmm. Oh, the humbling match. Classic. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh.
So, this is the chrysalis, I suppose. I'm not going to touch it, and I don't think she'd be very happy if you touched it. But this is how Sable was recovered from the mission.
This is... Hey, Lucy.
Hello.
Looking at the chrysalis now, I know I don't know what it is, but what can I tell from it?
This is what happened.
That is a lot of mana, and it seems to be a defensive mechanism of sorts, mixed too with her
I'm not sure
magic.
what that means.
Thank you. So, I don't know about this happening to other Fae, but it's more... This is less of a Fae-related thing. This is her magic, which, yes, from Fae, at least where she derives hers, but when you say Fae thing, you think more of species, biological, things like that of that nature. This is more unique to her. This is an incredible amount of her magic condensed as a defensive spell.
Oh.
She has enough to live in there, as far as I can tell. It's gonna take a while to build up enough. And it's gonna take a while for this to decay. It's less of a chrysalis. As far as I can tell, she's not growing or changing. But it's more like a shell.
I see. All right.
It's definitely not like a cocoon. She should be the same coming out of it. Or at least close enough. What exactly caused this?
I'm not really sure. No one's really directly reported it to me anyways. It's just... I think near the end of the mission, this just happened.
Hmm.
And they just...
I never asked how she does it, but if she uses it the way the rest of us do, it's about imprinting your will onto the weave. We've had this conversation before, which my thought for this is that she was desperate and she wanted something to protect herself. And this is how the cast responded.
So she didn't... Possibly, she didn't actually know what was going to happen when she had those feelings. And it was
Yes.
just a
This may just be entirely more instinct than anything else.
Huh. Alright.
Which means she also may not be conscious at all inside there. And the spell has an initial will, but it has no intelligence. It has no way to judge whether or not the threat has passed. It's responding to something, but then it's static. Which is a problem that comes with a lot of imprinting your will. Is that if you're not there to change it, it will just stay static as the response until it inevitably decays.
So this will decay eventually.
Oh, it should. While it is formed out of mana, it doesn't have physical bonds, I think, as you'd understand them.
So this isn't real.
Depends on your definition of real. But if you mean
I see.
like the floor, technically there are small amounts of, well, the floor is constantly giving off small bits of itself. I think part of the concept in this plane is half-lives. And the decay of various atoms to radiation.
I see. Okay.
This is constantly leaking little bits of mana. And it doesn't have, I suppose, something physically existing in this world to hold on to. So eventually it will lose its physical form.
Okay.
It's a very similar concept if I were to stop providing mana to this body.
You would
It would unravel.
like unravel, or
Depends on what exactly would kill it, yes.
Oh, terrifying, actually. Wait, hang on. This thing's made of mana.
Yes.
How does that work? Is that I'm drawing some knowledge from my like nerdy Dungeons and Dragons days, but this is like mana, literally crystal. Is this gonna be?
I think there was one person in this. No, it wasn't just one. I think he was the first to ever talk about it much. E is equal to MC squared, I think is what he talked about. That there's a connection between energy and mass.
So I may be jumping the gun here. Please tell me you're not equating this to a nuclear bomb.
I'm not.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry. Just
Making a nuclear bomb is completely different.
okay. So let's phrase it like this. If someone who can utilize mana got a hold of this, what could they do?
Oh, that's what you mean. Currently, it's highly condensed, but it's in a very inert state. Now,
Okay.
easiest thing, especially if you're not used to working with mana, would be to use it as some sort of power source with what it naturally decays, if you're able to use mana to power things. If they're especially adept, possibly they could get it to convert out of its inert state into something more active. Maybe something more volatile. But I don't see that as especially likely because of her intent was something structured and safe.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Think of this more like... Easiest thing. Imagine she surrounded herself in a chunk of ice. It's going to slowly melt. That melting produces water, runoff.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the water could be used for things, yes, but you'd have to have a use for water that you would need specifically it to come from this rather than any other source.
Okay.
Were you worried about the possibility of someone taking her and then using her to explode?
Not necessarily explode, but just someone taking her in general and doing anything that we wouldn't want.
See, I thought your question was more about a bit of the relation of how something can be made of mana.
Not really, it's just... I'm worried about this being an issue and this being something that someone else would want to get their hands on. Especially because Sable can't defend herself right now.
Well, I could see this being somewhat interesting. I still struggle to understand a lot of humanity's intent of things. I don't really know who and who wouldn't find this kind of thing interesting.
Greed is a very prominent thing in humanity, sadly. And if someone thinks they can get more of something from something, they will get that something to get more something. And
I mean, I'm sure it would attract others from the fact that this is basically a giant question mark. And if they have the ability to detect mana, I suppose it could be a source of it. But again, from the structure of the intent, it'd be more difficult to use.
Okay. That eases a lot of my worries. Thank you.
Anytime, Doctor.
I think that's all. I have to immediately talk to you about, so...
I wonder what got her into this point, though. You can monitor her if you'd like. However, I don't think she's dying in there. She's more in stasis than anything.
Okay.
At least the spell is holding her until the threat has passed. Except it doesn't really have a good way to judge that.
So it'll just decay naturally over time.
It will.
That's good.
And I have no way to judge about what point in that process she'd wake up. Which...
You mean she could wake up while she's still stuck in this?
Yes. Depends on what point does the outer part start fading and whatever's holding her in stasis in there also fades. When a spell runs out of mana, it doesn't all fade at once. Different parts of it fade first. So when you create a construct like this, it's concentration of mana along with random probability about what parts of this start to just slow off. Considering there's almost multiple components because this isn't just a physical shield. But if I remember right, her species still requires air and to breathe.
Yes.
She doesn't have air in there. She's in stasis.
Okay.
There's still a mana source inside. She's not dead.
How dangerous would it be to break this open in case of emergency?
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm like hungry at like 9 p.m.
I'd say avoid it. It'd be better to let it happen naturally, or at least get weaker. It's a question mark about whether or not the spell would retaliate, or if it would just resist it.
I see. Okay. Are you able to tell if it's like just a shell and she's floating in maybe like a liquid, like a test tube, or is it like just a solid thing all the way down?
When she said, yes, we'll make sure the city is safe, and I made sure that she included her and the rest of her teams.
I'd have to touch it.
I sound like you. That I sound like you.
I don't think I can give that call. I know Sable is touchy with other Fae. So
I'm aware. She had a lot of choice things to say when I first got here.
Oh? Anything you need to report to HR about?
Oh no.
There should be countermeasures for certain things that happen, but the countermeasure that shouldn't be thought about is the thought of
The fears and concerns of a small Fae are not enough to be an issue. At least from my part.
And well, yes, you'd actually a super powerful being, million planes away or whatever. The few words won't break your bones or whatever.
It's a very good simplification. I do still have limits. I wonder sometimes if that's understood.
I guess it is a little...
It wouldn't be the first time I've heard over here that someone here described me as some sort of god. I am not.
I don't want to like, intrude, but what would be like a limit? Because would you have a verbal limit? Like something that would like someone could say something and it would genuinely hurt your feelings.
That's highly case by case.
Fair enough.
But I've found that generally, I wouldn't say I'm emotionally sensitive.
Fair enough.
I've been called a lot. Yeah.
There's a very sour assumption I could make. If anyone says anything negative about your children, I'm sure you would tear them thread by thread away from the weave.
I won't deny I will be tempted.
Fair enough. Give me a moment, I need to check on something.
How to answer that question? I would. I have before. I'd do it again. Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times, but people don't like that answer.
Sorry, there was a tiny tsunami.
No wonder it was getting a little humid.
But, yeah. I suppose...
I suppose
down to, like,
here is how I think our description of limits changes. Remember when I said about when you put an imprint on the weave, the changes are static until they decay? The changes I make to a space aren't permanent. Inevitably, they're reverted. Or they decay, or things return to how the rules, at least of this plane, say they should be. For instance, if I were to reverse gravity in this room, just for this room in particular, eventually, that would fade. And gravity would reassert itself. The things I make would inevitably decay.
Does that? No, never mind. Sorry. But
No, I like your questions.
I don't think this is a question I should really ask you.
Why? Do you think it'll make me angry?
Perhaps. I still don't entirely understand your moral view of some things. Would that mean the bodies you've made for your children as well?
They would, but that's in a very specific case. They don't, they wouldn't decay at a rate, at least I think, would be significant on any of your time frames.
That's what I assumed, yes.
I am constantly attending to their bodies.
So they'll never decay?
They'll never decay.
Fair enough.
I don't mind that kind of question. Curiosity for curiosity's sake. The only thing that would make me angry is if it would be weaponized against my sworn.
No, I would never think of that. Never even consider.
Exactly. That's why I'm willing to tell you, Doctor.
Did I ever ask why you adopted them?
I don't think you have.
Well, is that something I may get an answer to?
Yes. I'm willing to answer that. When I originally found them, I decided that I was going to save them on a whim.
Just on a whim?
On a whim. Why not? They clearly needed someone to save them.
Yes, you said they were being hunted down, swarmed.
If I hadn't saved them, they would have died that day. Either that or become slaves, or kept alive as food.
Sounds very animalistic in this forest.
I suppose by your terms, and the way that at least your civilization views things, yes.
Even scarier, your idea of bringing that closer to our plane. Then, goodness.
Well, what exactly do you mean? I'm at least not planning to bring the forest here. Not its denizens.
Oh, no. No, I just... Don't know. I think there was something about your home when we were talking about it. How it was... No, it was a cafe, wasn't it?
Oh, the cafe's not my idea at all. It's their idea.
Delightful.
Yes, and I see no reason to say no, so I'm helping them with it. I like it when they show initiative. Have their own whims and desires. It's interesting.
Have you?
Also, I'm going to say a distinction.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
I initially took them in, but I didn't actually... I guess by the way that your planet calls it, I did not technically adopt them. At a certain point, one of them... I introduced myself as Mr. Val. We didn't start off as family. I was just taking care of them. On a whim. Mostly because I didn't really have anything else to do. And then one of them called me Dad. And the others picked it up. And they became my children.
How lovely. I have a lot of questions buzzing around my head, such as, is this a normal thing that happens sometimes? You said that they sometimes get other things that will somehow get into the woods. They get taken in, kept alive for slaves or food. Has anyone else been adopted, per se?
I don't actually know the answer to that one. I can tell you when I did it, it wasn't because of any sort of precedent or anyone doing it before.
I'm now realizing something. Due to Winter's past connections being slowly unraveled. Have you kept them growing at a rate of the standard human? Have you kept them growing for 15 odd years?
14 years.
14 years. Interesting. That must be a second for you.
Yes.
How has that second been?
Fantastic.
It's delightful.
One of the best seconds that I can remember having in a very long time. I was alone before them.
I suppose no beings matched your inherent level peacefully?
I don't know if there's anything in there that matches me anymore.
Have you... Oh, yes, I remember your terminology. You said, I'm full, so I assume above.
I suppose I hadn't really thought about it in such a long time. But yes, vast majority of them are incredibly weak.
I don't think that gives me too much hope, if considering you are so much of them. Why are you... You can do everything and anything that you want in a lot of realms. Why here? Why Firebird? Why Earth?
So,
Sorry, that's probably a lot of questions.
supposed to answer vast majority of those. Firebird, Earth, because that's what they wanted. They didn't particularly want Firebird, but I at least had heard of Firebird, and they wanted socialization, and they won it. And decided to bring them here. And yes, we can go to any of the planes, but they're originally from Earth.
Yes, it would be like close to home, I suppose.
Especially because we usually go here for dealing with all of the Racon. Along with, well, their new home.
Like this plane?
Generally.
Great.
They tend to attack a lot of the realms. But the other ones have better structures for fighting them off. Earth is lagging behind.
Wouldn't be surprised. We've had quite a few hiccups throughout history, so...
I've seen some of the tablets. You guys have had issues with Racon since... your Bronze Age?
I believe so. Oh god, this brings up a really funny thing. There was actually something we just discovered a little while ago. Said something about a golden light healer and a cloud-haired mage.
Yeah, the two. Your original
That was
defenders.
interesting to find. Neat. It was immediately sent to me and Isaac, so...
I think you're talking about the same thing. I was in the room for that. At least discovering that.
So... You were? Oh. Perhaps you were just... watching, I don't recall.
No,
Anyway.
not... You misunderstand. I at least was in the room when the tablet was sent. Or at least images of the tablet. That's what you're talking about, right?
When it was sent to us in our team group chat?
Oh, did you only just get it?
Like a little while ago. It was a few weeks ago, I believe.
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna ask. For a moment, I thought like, oh yeah, I was there when those were written or something. And I was
Oh,
going to
no.
lose my mind. Huh.
Well, I don't know.
One of the things that you can't recall?
Everything beyond... Once it starts to hit around a century, it all just turns to haze. I get flickers. But I can't recall it all.
Interesting.
It's helped stave off boredom. You could still only do one thing so many times.
Fair enough, I suppose. Read your favorite book once every 100 years.
I do. I think. I don't remember which one's my favorite.
Oh dear.
I'm sure I'll recall and forget again another 1,000 times.
If I had the memory of an immortal, I'd make immortal notes if I could. I would never truly be able to recall anything.
See, that sounds like a good idea. And that's probably something I've even tried before, but it's so easy to misplace them. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out that there are notes. Actually, I do think I've written notes. I just don't know where any of them are.
Oh, I see.
I'm sure there's plenty of my writings that are around.
Well, the best way that I like to find something that I genuinely can't find is to look in the place that I would put it the last. Like, the last place I would ever put it. One I wouldn't consider regularly. I don't know. It's worked a handful of times.
See, I could try that. But I don't even remember if there are notes. I mean, I guess I could waste a couple days going on a hunt for things that may or may not exist. It wouldn't be the first time.
I'm guessing you don't even write in, like, any earthly language, unless specifically needing to. Is there, like, a native language of the Fae? Is there a natively written one?
Yes. I've been translating those. At least for when my kids want to read something.
That's very cool, actually. I guess
Especially because I think I'm the only one who speaks and writes it.
Fair enough. You are an incredible person to have around.
Oh, thank you.
Not only are you help with so much of Firebird and like everything, you're just... I suppose I could say you brighten a room to anyone who's not horribly intimidated by you.
Oh, you're kind.
Well, you know, I try my best.
Speaking of the intimidation, I've been trying to work on that.
Oh.
It's hard finding out what people find scary. Because I initially designed this body to not be scary or frightening in the least. I originally designed it just to look good. And I like this style of clothing.
It looks very nice, yes.
But, as I've come to find out, there's a good portion of them. You weren't among them, but when first talking with them, they usually start off with saying about how scared they were of me. Some say it's the teeth, some say it's the fact I have... Well, my eyes don't look remotely human, and they think my eyes look like some sort of predators. I think two of them say that the fact that I am a Fae throws them off. Which, unfortunately, not much I can do about that. Can't exactly stop being a Fae, I can make a body, whatever species, but...
I think. How do I put it? I think another big thing might be the.
Oh, and the teeth. That was the last one.
Yes. I didn't actually notice your teeth until a little bit later. Anyways, but.
So notice it immediately.
Having worked in Firebird and seeing all manner of people, and treating all manner of people, I've gotten used to biting my tongue about strange, non-human features because, God, so many people at Firebird are not even close to human.
Yeah. See, what's different about that is that, as far as I can tell, the conclusion is they're going to be afraid of me because of, well, the perceived power that I have mixed with the non-human features.
Somewhat of a uncanny valley effect, but also with the fear of, like,
that, and they don't.
Celebrity.
That, and they don't trust me, along with the thought that because they don't trust me, they want to try and create some sort of plan of how they would defend themselves against me, and then that runs into the fact of they don't even know how to. So they end up finding me just frightening altogether. Good thing to know for the future.
How so?
Well, I'm not intending to be frightening. But, other than small little ventures, I don't typically spend a lot of time around humans. At least not before my kids.
Fair enough.
Usually small little bouts and jaunts and maybe visiting a casino.
Oh, are you a gambling man?
It's fun. I've learned. I don't put it on... Which one was it? I think it was black. Yes, put it all on red. Red has never steered me wrong.
I could see.
Yes. I'm also fond of the color.
Well, I suppose if I ever do any of that, which I probably won't, I'll keep it in mind.
I can give you some wisdom if you do. Like red.
Would that be considered cheating?
I suppose... Not really? There's nothing stopping me from leaning over and telling you what to bet on.
Sure then. What's your advice?
Red.
Grand.
Well, it depends on what type of thing you're gambling with. The outcome of horses, fights, various sports, the stock market, anything.
I suppose that does count as gambling, huh?
Oh, it's absolutely gambling. It's just gambling with the entirety of a country.
Oof. I always thought those spinny wheels with the
baccarat?
in them were neat. Maybe? I don't.
I think that's the word for it here. I usually also think of them as the spinny wheels.
Delightful. Gods, I just had another hour-long conversation with you. Please forgive me.
I wasn't doing anything. Like I already told you, I was kind of bored. That's why I've been wandering.
Fair enough. I'm This always seems to happen, but just with you. No one ever seems to interrupt me when I have a conversation with you. I was doing training, which was a much more physical and very obvious activity earlier, and I immediately got dragged away from it within like a minute
Well,
of being there.
I can tell you I'm not consciously doing anything. I'm not casting anything. However, part of that might go into what I was telling you before.
The spooky, scary 7-foot.
They're afraid I'm going to eat them or something.
Goodness.
Which I did have to tell several of them that I'm not going to eat them.
Really?
Ah, yes. I don't know where they got in their heads that I was planning to.
It really is the sharp teeth, huh?
That's why I'm thinking I might make another version of this with more human features. Help them put them at ease.
Well, you won't get rid of the glasses, will you?
No, I like
I think
these.
they're my favorite part.
Oh. Duly noted.
Goodness.
Hmm.
I think they're nice. Sadly, I don't think pink goes incredibly well with purple sometimes.
I could see it working if it's your goggles. Maybe switching your bow tie to pink.
Who knows? They look goofy, don't they?
Not particularly.
I heard I look very bug-eyed.
No. I'd say you look like anyone else that's working and particularly favors having eyes.
Fair enough.
Some are more attached to their eyes than others.
The amount of people who wear safety goggles that soon discover the reason they have safety goggles at all is impressive.
Oftentimes, those that discover what a precaution is for is after it's too late.
Yeah, I've seen a couple being, a doctor.
And I do find it interesting how so many different species here, despite being so fragile, are so reckless.
Oh, believe me, it is tough.
They can't even get put back together and get back up.
Johnny literally lost parts of himself today. I think you were watching over the railing. When Xander punched him and he exploded, apparently all of Johnny's abs fell out like bricks. We had to put him back together. It was horrifying.
If he was flesh, that probably would have been...
horrific. God,
Oh, he'd probably be dying.
worst. Absolutely. It's just... goodness. I think it just might have been a change of matter, him being stoned instead of
It's always so interesting to watch, I guess, how different parts of humanity function. All their different mindsets and little arcs. Way they grow.
Like a story.
Yes, it is a story. It's one I've been reading for a long time.
Any favorite parts? Any favorite scenes?
I particularly liked, I think it's here, the American Revolution.
Oh, interesting.
I at least think I did. When I think back at the idea of it, fondness. I think based off of a note I found once. I think George Washington shot me. I startled him.
Oh. That's. I couldn't even.
I went to ask him an opinion on something. I don't even remember what about.
You had a human form back then.
I don't think I thought of it, no. I don't remember what I looked like. I think I looked vaguely humanish.
Maybe that's the reason he shot you.
Ooh. I wasn't hurt. I thought it was funny. I think.
Terrifying. I wonder how many incredibly important events for humanity you've been present for but haven't even realized.
I think quite a couple. At least go to areas where there's been a lot of change in narratives. It's been at least entertaining.
So would you like to know something strange?
I always love to know things strange.
Oh, it's not too strange. Well, I can't wrap my head around it. 4 times, someone has either peeked in or, like, ran through just to check and hasn't said a single thing to me. Just peeking in, looking, and leaving.
I guess I'm your good luck charm.
Or my scary guard dog.
I suppose right now it could be either or both. Like I said, a good portion of them are still afraid of me.
I mean, having conversations with you is always a delight, I've realized.
Aww. I'm glad to hear that. I enjoy talking with you. You're so very curious. You ask a lot of the right questions.
People ask the wrong questions?
All the time. They ask questions that bore me.
Fair enough. What's the most boring question you've ever been asked?
I think one that got boring from just sheer repetitive was just, what are you?
Ah, I see.
Nearly puts me to sleep every time. If I could.
You don't sleep?
No.
Oh, well, I suppose you wouldn't.
I don't really have a need for it.
This isn't your body, and your body's planes away, and you can do whatever you'd like and manipulate this body however you'd like. So I guess it wouldn't need rest, and you're only, like, amounting to teeny itty-bitty little bits just to create a form and be, like, conscious in one spot here. Right?
Yeah. You summarized it pretty well.
Wonderful. I think I'm more understanding.
Huh.
Very intriguing.
Maybe I slept before, but I don't really know. I could try sleeping.
Well, we have
I don't really know
plenty of
how
moments for
to.
you. Do you mean you here or you there?
Is there a difference between the two?
Well, I think there would be a difference. You have...
It's still the same mind.
It is, I suppose. I guess... I don't think it would be safe for you to sleep. Like, actually sleep. perhaps, because you have so many eyes and perception everywhere, like over your children and in other planes and all of the creatures that you said you have, like, concept or control over. Something I don't entirely recall. But I don't know if managing all that and suddenly just going to sleep, it would act like a shutdown. I don't know what that would do. You don't even remember
It might.
things that you've done.
It could. Theoretically, most of that should keep going without me needing to constantly keep it, at least for a little while. But it might not.
You said everything you do decays.
It does. How
And
slow they
you don't know
decay
how to wake
changes, usually on how complicated it is, or I guess how egregious it is against what you'd call a law of nature.
Also, if you don't know how to wake up, you might just disable yourself. You wouldn't want that.
Oh, I suppose that would be bad, especially if I were to unconsciously cast.
Ooh, we don't want you sleepwalking.
No, I think in that case, every single thought I had would become real.
What kind of thoughts do you have?
What an odd question. Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
what kind of thoughts? I have thoughts.
Well,
I suppose.
Think about what could
I
manifest.
suppose the better way to describe it wouldn't be thoughts, but since I'd been asleep, anything I dreamed of would become real. And I have no idea where that would end up.
I don't either.
So I don't see any particular need to. And
Fair enough.
don't think any of the others did either.
Others?
My type of Fae. The Royals. Fortunately, I'm the only one. Now.
Oh. Fortunately?
Unfortunately.
I see. I'm sorry for your loss, I suppose.
Thank you. But you couldn't understand.
I know. I know that I will never understand what anyone's truly going through. That's something I try and keep in mind. Always. But I can always be there for someone. Even if I don't fully understand what they're going through.
You are a nice person.
Well, it's just morals to keep in mind, I suppose. I don't know, I've just had the same kind of views all my life. Just help people where I can. Especially when I'm gifted with such an ability.
Now, do you think you were gifted with it because of how you use it? Or do you think because you were gifted power to help, turned you into a certain type of person? Though I suppose that's a chicken and the egg kind of question.
Honestly, I think I could credit it to my father. He was the kindest man I knew. He always did good to people, even if he didn't have much to his name. It's actually where my name came from, my hero name. Called me his angel. It's sappy and, but it was nice. I think if I had these abilities or not, thanks to him, I think I'd be the same person. Sorry if that was a little too much,
No.
I suppose.
I enjoyed hearing that. And understanding you a bit better. I still think I'm right. You're a very kind person.
Gosh, you keep saying that. I don't know.
I say things that I believe are true.
I don't believe I'm that kind of a person. I've said plenty of horrible things to plenty of people. Done horrible things. I'm not perfect. No one is.
How does that make you an unkind person? Is your view of kindness never having a fault? Or does your humility make you not want to think something good about yourself?
This is interesting thing to think about. But who knows? Honestly, I know I'm not a perfect person. That's it for me. But yeah.
I have seen a lot of people, and I would describe you as kind. And now kind and nice are two different things. A nice person can also be not kind. A nice person is pleasant, but isn't necessarily wishing the best for you. They can be nice, say good things, but they won't go out of their way to help you. A kind person who is not nice can be harsh and rough sometimes, but they do it with other people's well-being in their thoughts. They do it for the other person, wanting something better for them. They just might not be the most pleasant about it. You can be kind and nice, and you can be unkind and not very nice. But you can also be one or the other.
I like that.
So, maybe times that you're not very nice, but I would say you're still kind.
I think I might be able to believe that. Definitely gives a better picture of some of the heroes in Firebird that are always very unnice, but they're still heroes and help people.
I'd say that depends also about them individually. You can save people without being a kind or nice person. That can be done out of a sense of duty. That can be done out of other benefits, privileges, feeling like they have to, like it's expected of them. Maybe they save just to prove they're better. They're doing a good thing, yes. But I wouldn't describe that as very good intentions.
You're right. There have and are some not good heroes out there.
And I would say, at least from what I've seen, very few of them have a true grasp of themselves to understand why they do the things that they do. They don't yet understand what drives them. Some of them think they do, but it's not the depth that they think they have of themselves.
Well, I think at least I'm a little understood in where I am. I help people because I have not only the ability, and I should utilize it, but I also just like helping people. I think that's good. I like saving lives. I like helping people through the hard times. I don't know. Maybe I need more solid foundation in that. It sounds very vague.
Well, vague, I wouldn't say that's not a... rephrase. That isn't a weak foundation. Ultimately, you're human. Doing something because you like it is all the reason you need. A lot of things that humanity's done over the years is because they just wanted to. You can have more complicated reasons. Some try to gloss over the fact that they're doing things just because it feels good. I'd say you'd find out if that's really your reason, if you still want to help people even when it doesn't feel good. And it's truly hard to help them. Or helping someone you hate.
I don't think I could hate anyone.
Yes, you can.
I try.
You're all capable of hate. Hate is an emotion as much as it's instinct. A lot say they hate, but it's not really hate. It's just dislike.
I suppose I have hated a few people in my time. Or at least disliked them quite a lot. I don't like feeling that way. It feels... I don't know how to describe it. It feels grating to, like, really not stand someone? I don't know. That's weird to describe.
I'd say at least when it comes to not liking to hate, there's a balance. There are those that subsume themselves in hate because it drowns out everything else. There are those that don't like hate and try to push it away because they don't like rocking the boat or being a problem.
Yeah.
Then there's others that don't like hate just because they don't want to hate people. Which I wouldn't say that has any sort of underlying layer. You can not like one of your emotions. People don't like being afraid.
Well, some people do, though. A lot of people
Exactly.
enjoy doing scary things, going to roller coasters, being held upside down.
The thrill seekers.
Yes.
They don't like fear exactly. They like how they feel when they're afraid.
The adrenaline.
They like the pleasure that comes from fear. And the invincibility that comes after.
For someone who says they aren't very, what did you say, emotionally fragile?
Mm-hmm.
You know quite a lot about emotions, or at least human emotions.
Oh, of course. That's what drives a narrative. It's what drives the story. Exactly. Yes, there's the events, and a good portion of what happens is the logic. The reason that goes behind this is happening, so I should make this decision. But that's not what drags people in. That's not what makes them watch. What makes them watch is the way it makes them feel, and the emotions that are written into the story.
You have such interesting perspectives on these things.
Do I? It only makes sense.
It does. It's just, I don't know, it feels like everything you say, it's like, it makes sense, yes, but it also has this, like, thin layer of an observer.
Well, yes. I'm not like... I'm not from here. I'm from outside of the story, which is why I get to be the reader.
I suppose that makes sense.
Or the audience.
Exactly.
I was talking about the stage earlier myself.
Ah, who was asking about it?
No one, I was just kind of trying to describe something. There's the stage, and the players, and the audience, and I mean, you're kind of the spotlight too.
It's weird, but yes, I guess now I am. Never been in it before.
Sometimes in
Well,
the
you weren't going to leave
spotlight,
us alone.
Here is...
Yeah. I wasn't gonna let you go and join here alone.
I can at least say sometimes the spotlight in hero work is not what it's cracked up to be.
Oh, that's not what we mean by spotlight. Spotlight is just what the camera's focused on. It's where the audience is looking. It's not fame, I guess, in the way that you're understanding it. I'm talking about where the story is looking.
Oh. Interesting.
That can be in small moments when you're alone.
Hmm.
Dad has special insight into our story, but, I mean, everyone's got one going on. Whether it's observed or not.
Fair enough.
And
the thought of an invisible audience is a little intimidating.
And
It was only recently it really struck me as odd.
is it odd?
Just other people. Yeah.
I suppose you are used to at least one set of eyes always on you.
Yeah.
For...
That was kind of why The Truman Show was so weird of a movie. It took me a while to realize that was something weird or uncomfortable for other people to realize was happening to them. Though maybe it's different because we always knew you were watching.
There was no reason to try and hide it.
Exactly.
But while I may forget them, each story I read and I watch is something that I get to carry with me, even when a lot of you end up fading.
Ah, a gentle way to put it. Need something?
Yeah, I broke my nose. Can you give me a quick...
Oh, sure. What happened? May I get to know?
I ran face first into a bus.
What?
What?
Did you win?
No.
Yeah, the bus always wins. So does the wall when you punch it, etc.
Yeah.
Why?
It's dark. I literally just
Well,
didn't
you
see it.
didn't- Fair enough. You didn't have the nightlight hero with you. That's your fault.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, now I need to find Tia.
Good luck.
Hey Tia, are you around?
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be hearing voices in my comms for a little while. Once again, thank you for helping out with that.
Oh, did you figure out what it was?
I've got a decent idea of what it is. It's not something I've really seen before, but the concept isn't new.
I know she's a lot weaker than you, so I figured it wasn't something like that had happened to you. And it looks kind of like what you do for us, but it's different.
Yes.
So she's
It's not
stagnant.
really a chrysalis. There's no change. It's not a cocoon, there's no growth. That's a shell.
It's just vines. It's a shell, okay.
It's
Is it
basically,
like protective, regenerative?
as far as I can tell, it's protective.
Okay.
I think
I thought maybe she
overall,
hit like a threshold of mana that she shouldn't have expended, but people said she was fine up until the very second she wasn't.
as far as I
hard to
can
say.
tell, it was casted to protect her. I
So
think
somebody else might have done it?
it was her, and I think it was an unconscious instinct cast.
Oh.
It's a significant amount of mana for her. A good portion of it.
That's gonna keep her out for a while then.
As far as I can tell, she's fine. I think she's in stasis, asleep in there. And the spell was originally reacting to something in order to protect her from it. The problem is that now it's static, and it has no way to determine that a threat has passed whatever that threat was. So,
Intent matters. If it's just protect without saying what it's protecting you from, it's just gonna keep protecting you.
Especially because she is not conscious in there. Even if, I'm not even sure if she was, she could wrestle control of the mana back. It's already been cast. I'm not certain she's developed enough in order to figure out how to reabsorb her own mana. Especially if it's just lingering around. So, it'll naturally fade. It's giving off mana.
Should I let a B class know that this could possibly be an interest to some people?
I would not put her up for, like, study and observation without, like, her consent or the consent of her family. Just
saying,
like, I feel like
that
Mr.
this
Redwall
might
needs
be
to
an
know,
interest.
obviously. And, like, it should go in her file. But I don't...
The doctor is going off of a conversation we were having earlier about would this be of interest to anyone and does she need to be protected? Especially protected.
Oh, that sort of interest. I mean, she is the current unicorn. So, I mean, she's in no more danger than she was being obviously attached to Firebird, I guess is the best way to put it.
I suppose so.
I'd
There's nothing
suppose.
anybody could do to her now that they couldn't just do to her any day.
Well, now she's...
And it may help to at least have some sort of cover in an open room that eventually will be left alone.
Yeah.
Like a curtain, maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been hoping for more curtains. in here.
Cabinet?
And she's lucky she's not in stasis with her eyes open.
Yeah.
That would be horrific.
Only if you're conscious.
The constant lights would get blinding, even if not conscious for it. Though I'm sure it obscures some of it.
$1 million question. Since she's part
Yes?
horse, do we put her down with a stun gun or injection?
What are you talking about?
I don't think either of those could get through that shell.
Damn, really? Hydraulic press?
No, we're not.
I mean, it'd be a first.
One, we are not doing that. Two, there's not one big enough. Well, still, we're not doing
Monty
that.
is just across the hall.
Shut up. Politely, stop. Here. Hi.
Hey.
Can I help with anything?
Hey.
I see we've gathered around my teammate.
Oh, Doctor was
we were
asking me
here
some
talking.
questions.
He came up with a very alarming question that we've been reacting to. Otherwise, we've just been talking.
Any insight
Alarming
into this whole
question?
shit?
It's a protective
Please?
shell, according to Dad, that she cast presumably impulsively, like unconsciously. So it's just kind of constantly protecting without a specific condition to stop protecting.
The spell itself isn't conscious, nor does it have any way to observe anything. So, it's protecting and stops there. It doesn't know what it's protecting against, it doesn't know when it should stop.
Break the spell and we're good?
Best would be to let it fade naturally.
How long is that gonna take, though?
Hard to say.
I don't know. How long does a
But if you
comatose
actively
person
try to
usually
break it, it'll
lose energy?
probably strengthen. Because it'll have something to actively protect against.
It'll pull more from her, probably.
Oh yes, it would be details.
Yeah.
So.
Most likely, the longer
day,
it's in a safe, unthreatening
year,
place.
500 years.
Don't ask Dad for time frames. For you is not long
soon.
for Faye.
Okay, that's why I asked for a specific year amount rather than a soon.
Soon-ish.
Soon-ish, great. That's not really reassuring, especially given that soon-ish.
Maybe
for you
one
is probably
day.
like-
The longer it's in a safe location, the quicker it'll be. Though I don't know if quick will be quick.
Also depends on the rate of decay of the spell, which can change in different parts of the spell cycle.
It's another penny. I don't know. Ignore that.
Or at least the stage it's in.
I honestly don't know if she should be kept in here, which is a large open space where people are constantly coming in all the time.
I do okay.
Like I was saying,
Why, you
a
want to put her
curtain.
on display in the tree dome?
What? What? No.
I mean,
meant,
maybe
like,
maybe
move
she can hear in there though. You know, like maybe she's absorbing stuff. And
Oh, I wouldn't put it next to the tree.
You could maybe put it in one of the empty dorm rooms.
Don't just shove her in an empty
I
dorm
don't
room.
think the dorm room would be fitting. I think it would be best left in the magic room, considering there's
the magic room.
But there's not much.
Sure.
If you put it in the magic room, the only space for it in the magic room is in the center of the room, where anyone can see it if they walk down the hall.
That
Here,
and
at least,
who
it's
knows
out of
how
direct
much
line of sight.
unpredictable magic shit happens. Like,
That is true. You
you-
probably don't want it, like, if we're trying to keep it in a location where it won't want to protect against anything, a place where magical tests and surges of magical power happen frequently is probably not like the best place.
Good point. I also just made a little sign for no unapproved abilities in the medical bay, and hopefully people actually start.
How big is it?
This setup isn't really that bad, it just needs a curtain.
What
Yeah.
What
A little bit of
like,
privacy.
I can put a drape and put a carpet over it.
Whatever works.
Like people can see in multiple ways. All right.
Well, then why does it matter if there's a curtain?
Because then they don't have that. People can't see her. You know.
Do you want
Oh,
people
that's what you
watching
meant.
your unconscious body? Like, I don't know.
Maybe she does though.
That a trick question?
Is she the kind of a girl like that? I don't think so.
She likes people
Oh.
being around.
All right. Maybe we just get a curtain that like walls off a little space, so we have people able to like go into the thing if they.
You could
are
borrow a
allowed.
couch. Maybe put a little area so if people want to talk to her while she's, like
What, is she a
that,
fucking
they
talking
could.
piece now?
No, it's like.
Don't they talk to comatose
someone in a
patients?
coma.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or babies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, then are we basically
Do we play
talking
like classical music for her?
about classical? You think she
What, is
likes
she a
classical
plant now?
music?
Oh,
I
you know
don't-
what? She would probably want to listen to like Sailor Swift. We could put Sailor Swift on in here.
I don't think I
Okay.
could stand Sailor Swift all the
What?
time in here. I don't think I could listen. Anyways,
What about
Fair,
Fiance?
Fiance.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I'll see if I can maybe get a
Fiance?
curtain set up. It is a little difficult to get some things in here, sometimes, but I've also just been hoping to make changing rooms at the end of that hall because I don't want people always running across the entirety of HQ just to change.
Isn't that a door?
No, the end of the hall. the little.
I'd say like
space
right
for
next to the front
nothing.
door. Like, there's
Oh, yeah,
definitely some
maybe not
space.
next to
Just
the front
move
door.
the interview room aside. Yeah.
I probably should retire for the night. I'm tired.
Good night.
I walked a lot. I walked
You did.
a lot.
You're stretching out your legs.
No, no, no. I don't like it. I don't like walking that much. Sorry. I'm going.
Get like one of those roller office chairs
Bye-bye.
and roll your way back.
Actually, no,
You
no,
can't
I'm not
take
gonna
that
do
one.
that.
Take one
It's
of those from
It's gonna be the
meeting room.
bumpiest
I can't
like
do it anymore
ride
because I
ever.
used to like roll them around using my wings. I used to like spin them very fast by flapping my wings, and now
That's crazy.
it could still work.
You just have one,
Actually?
you know?
Yeah, exactly. It could still work actually. Probably easier, but whatever. I'm just gonna walk to the dorms and all that. So maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be like having an oar in a canoe and only using it on one side?
Turn to
No.
Still
play
works.
the other night.
I mean,
You might be worried.
3 rights make a left.
Oh yeah, right.
Right, but you're trying to go forward.
Okay.
Yeah, you just reach out.
Yes, an 84.
You know, anything comes up.
Yeah, of
Fine.
course. I will.
Well, no, then you're just spinning. Unless you can will yourself forward. I don't think you can do that.
Well, people can do that with their legs.
I thought the point was not using them.
Nope, she's gone.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to practice my worst skill. Patience.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just forget about it and do something else. Work
Yeah,
out.
I'm not really gonna forget about it. It's not gonna be something I'm gonna be able to forget about.
Well, go fuck yourself, I guess. I don't know.
If it ever takes a turn for the worst, we have like emergency contacts for her, right? People we could call who like.
She lives with her parents, but I don't have their number. They're gonna wonder what the fuck happened to their daughter.
I mean, again, like emergency contacts, right? Most people have them.
B class would have that.
Yeah. So you could ask the B classes to reach out and at least let them know. I mean, at least they're Fae, right? So maybe they're used to this.
I'm sure they've been contacted in the past.
Apparently I knew her father once upon a time.
Oh?
She mentioned it once.
That would make sense. You knew a lot of people.
Alex, I've been wanting to ask you all day. Are you alright?
I don't remember.
I'm doing fucking great. Like, blood's warm. Things are connected and together.
You just looked a little
Did Summer go to bed already?
drier than usual.
He did.
I was nervous.
Well, yeah, they're different scales.
I think I worried him.
Hmm.
I just
He just caught me at a moment where I needed some space.
Fucking alligator guards going to fucking surgery.
Fair enough.
Tried getting Halifax to bring your ass over.
You want to talk later?
Do it, but I guess not.
We could talk if you want.
I see.
I don't know if you're settled here for now though, or not.
I've enjoyed my time here. We can go chat.
Sorry for keeping you for so long again.
No, not at all.
Dad's got nothing but time.
Fair enough.
Thank you for helping me spend a little bit of eternity.
Always happy to.
Have you been to the park here?
Park? I don't think I have.
It's one of the few places I can reliably get to and from. It's easy to remember because of all of the trees. Though it's barely any trees, comparatively.
There are so few trees here.
Sometimes it's a wonder people can even breathe. I guess some people feel that way about tall, cloistered trees that blot out the sun. If there is a sun in the forest, I don't know.
I'm surprised they can exist here with such dirty air.
I don't really think about it much, but yeah, I guess it is kind of harder to breathe that way.
I keep the buildup from happening in your lungs.
Yeah.
And none of these bodies last long enough to have any sort of buildup of their own.
Yeah. I'm a little peeved that I lost my streak with the last one. The one that failed in Austin.
Ah. Well.
This one's doing pretty good. It even made it through an owlbear episode.
That's the first time that's happened.
Something crazy.
I've never even seen anyone do anything like what he did. What?
Yeah, it felt weird. Were you okay when it happened? I didn't know how to ask at the time.
It always worries me whenever it has to.
Yeah, no, I mean, somebody else.
Oh.
It.
I had just gotten there. I at least saw it coming, so I knew not to react. If I hadn't, I might have reacted on instinct.
It never came up before, but I just remember thinking afterwards. Thank goodness Dad knew where I was going and who I was with, and was watching.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if anybody else had touched that after... Yeah. Given what we know is down there, I was...
I would have kept you safe.
For Mr. Ben. Well, I knew that. I knew that. It's just, you know. It would have been sad if he got hurt because he was trying to help.
We're just lucky it didn't.
Yeah. It wasn't something I thought would ever happen. So it wasn't really anything we ever thought to make contingencies against.
I didn't even think there was anything here with those types of capabilities. I knew there was always a chance, which is especially why I have a tether. As if someone that can do that does that to you, not just your tether, but to you. That's not really a damage that I can fix.
But now we know Mr. Ben can do stuff like that, so maybe if anything bad ever happens like that, you can go to him for help.
I thought that too. Plus, at a certain point, that's not going to happen anymore. They're like growing pains.
Yeah. The leap between mortality and eternity.
Hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
The next attack is gonna be soon, isn't it?
Yes. If they keep to their schedule. Or at least coming soon to when it could be the earliest. And from then it could happen at any moment.
I don't know if it's part of the plan eventually, or if it's something you never want us to do. But, did you ever think about one of us going into that portal when it opens? All of us, ideally, because we wouldn't want to be alone there with what we'd have to fight, but...
Oh, you scared me at first. The idea of one of you going through there and being alone is terrifying. But
They're so
eventually...
quick with defenses, I don't know if we'd be able to get more than one through before they realized what we were doing.
Eventually, you're all going to be so strong that one day we can take it directly to them. And then they'll be over. And there will be no more Rakon. And then, you all have fulfilled your promise.
I wonder who will be then.
Whoever you want to be. But you'll always be my daughter.
Of course.
Mwah. Oh, she's in a better mood now.
You know that won't change, right? Not now.
You being my daughter?
Yeah.
I know.
Bereft of any promise, that's what we picked, you know? We promised to be your swarm. We picked you as our dad.
And I won't ever forget that. I was telling that story actually earlier. Doctor had asked.
What side of it?
Doctor was asking about why I adopted you all. And I more talked about how you all adopted me.
We were yours before you were ours. But we got there.
That's true. Do you come to this bench often?
I usually sit at that one, so I don't have to look over there. And I don't like being closer to that corner, so I can't just turn my back on it on the opposite bench. So, the one closest to the coffee house is where I end up.
I remember right, that's the AIM building?
That's the one.
What's troubling you?
Less now. I try to come here to clear my head. Be, if not closer to something familiar, at least near more trees.
These trees are so little small.
Yeah. And the grass is so tame. There's
Why
not
is it so
even any
short?
flowers. They trim it, Dad.
Barbaric.
It's no hike, but it's more green than you get in headquarters or on the street.
This place could use a bit more of the forest.
I think we should petition for a bigger park near Firebird. They've got that maze, right? The brick one from the first day. Maybe we can ask that to be like a hedge mage or filled with ivy.
Especially because it's not like it's being used. I don't think anyone's been in there since.
Not recently, but it might see some use.
This place could use a bit more green. A little more wild green.
Well, it's unfortunately not our city, and they're really careful about how much they put what and where.
It is unfortunate.
And some people want less trees. You know what? I found that out because we petitioned to get more trees in the city, but then apparently somebody petitioned for less trees in the city.
That's insane.
So it canceled out. Isn't it crazy, Dad?
Who would want less trees? Next they're gonna tell me they enjoy this kind of concrete gray that goes on forever.
Some people do. Some people like all the straight, crisscrossy roads.
That's insane. That's not normal.
It's normal here.
It's
For better or
wrong.
worse. Yeah. I don't know.
It's all sorts of
Things I'm
wrong.
getting used to. But I like seeing the cities whole. For so long, we'd only glimpsed them when they were broken or smoking or recovering.
I do suppose they look different when they're not on fire.
Yeah. It's nice seeing people just living in them. Though Statera does have a lot of emergencies.
It's been a while, actually. Would you like me to fly you up there so you can look at the skyline down below?
Up where?
Just there. It can be later tonight.
People can see.
Well, we can do it anywhere. Any city you want to be.
It's okay. I think the next time we're home, I'll just climb the biggest tree in your territory. No matter how high I climb, I can never really see the top or past the canopy. I remember climbing for hours once.
It always was your favorite tree. And it'll always be there for you to climb it. And each time you try...
branches anymore.
True, but each time you try, you get higher. One day you're going to reach the top, and at that point, you can do anything.
I wouldn't begin to know what to do with anything.
That's part of it, isn't it? It's about climbing, reaching the top, and then deciding what you want to do.
I like to keep my wants small. And besides, how do you know when the top is the top?
You'll know. If you don't know, you're not there yet.
Yeah, in all the way that matters, I don't feel that far from where I started. Not really.
I think that might just be your perspective. You've all grown so much. It's only been a second.
Closing in on 15 years, Dad.
Only a second. My favorite second.
Your favorite second so far.
You're right. At some point we'll get to the second. That'll be even better. You have grown. You're even ahead of learning your own magic.
Yeah,
I was planning to teach you.
Mastering my wild shape.
Because I gave you the hardest one.
Spring's badger is just as vicious, but she's not in a constant cycle of eating and being eaten. She can even partially manifest. Autumn's fully integrated, and
It's the trial that you were given by the last wish.
I know. I know. I shouldn't be ungrateful.
No, you can be. You can be about it. You can be angry, you can be happy about it. You can welcome the challenge. You can dread it.
Sometimes I worry I use it as an excuse to not be, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Those times when the owl bear gets away and you track me down, and eventually I'm brought back with the taste of blood and whatever else it was hunting in my mouth. In a den, freshly made, near rushing water, all alone. Well, not alone anymore, because you and the others are there then.
You had an easier one before. This one's harder. But I don't doubt that you can do it. It's a matter of time. You keep trying, and I know that it's disheartening. I know it can be hard and feel like no matter what you try, it's not really working. But that's how it always feels before you find the way to do it right. We learn from failures as much as we do our successes. No, more from failure.
Yeah.
You don't need to understand to finish it, but it does make it easier.
I guess I just don't know who I'll be when I finally swallow it whole.
You'll be
Autumn
winter.
is blended in with hers. Spring swaps out pieces as she sees fit. She'll slide her stripes on and off. Summer only resents the crab about as much as he resents being, you know, cheerful and orange in general. He resents people's feelings about it more than he resents it himself, but he doesn't deny that it's him. I guess I just... When it's me, and I'm it, and there's no seam in between. I wonder if I'll go away more.
You think in finishing it, you'll lose parts of you?
I think there will be parts that overshadow the parts I currently have. And I guess I'm more worried that that'll hurt people. Because the owl bear... It's simple being in that skin. Everything feels so simple.
Change happens, whether we like it or we don't.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, but I don't want to keep you all static, unprepared. You should be growing. And growing isn't always fun. It can be painful.
Yes.
And part of growing is eating. The only way to grow is to eat.
Yes, I know.
When you finish it, it's not that you'll be less you. There will be more of you. You're scared of it right now. But I think one day you're gonna look back at this and chuckle.
We'll have to see when one day comes. For now, it's just a climb.
There's a lot to climb for you all. And it's okay if some days you don't want to climb. It's natural to be frustrated by it, disheartened. But as nature of being alive, at some point you must return to the climb.
That's the one thing you won't let us forsake. We can change however we want, just so long as we stay alive, right?
Yes.
We can go anywhere, we can do anything. We just need to stay alive.
I won't. I'm not going to let you all die like them.
I know, Dad. I know you won't let us die.
You deserve so much more. Death can't have you.
I know you would let the world fade before you let us fade.
I would. I love you all more than anything.
We love you too, Dad.
Is your mind more at ease?
Thank you for coming here with me.
Anytime.
It's getting kind of late. We could go back and say goodnight, if they're still up.
I think several of them might be. But that sounds like a good idea. You know, I didn't realize until now that that building is all window. And it's all lit up.
Yeah.
That's very bright for a building.
It is. It's always wild walking back from the park at night because it's so much light.
You'd think this be a waste. These can't all be full of people that are awake.
I mean, it might be. I think it's to make up for all the time when everything's closed, when there's a bunch of crime happening, or an invasion.
Hmm. Let it go. An old melody.
One we know or one you knew before us?
Before, I think. I don't remember where I actually learned it. But I think I've always known it.
Is there a magic to help you remember?
Maybe. But not with the way that I use magic.
I see.
Intent to remember isn't... That can have other effects.
I suppose so.
Especially if I start casting on my own consciousness.
That'd be tricky.
There might be some sort of structured effect that can be casted somewhere with how all these species do magic. With all their structures and the math that they use.
long do I have, Dad? Before I start forgetting too?
I don't really know, but I think you'll have a good long time. I don't think that you'll probably hit anywhere like me until at least a millennium. But don't think about
A
that.
long, long time then.
Your life experience is still so short that you can still think of life in seconds, and minutes, and hours, and days. So don't think about 100 years, 200 years from now. It'll come whether or not you're thinking about it. But once you have all that perspective, you can't really lose it. So enjoy your moment now. And leave the thinking about the future like that to me. I only just realized this is a square corner to a road. Do any of them turn in 90-degree angles?
I don't know.
Maybe they paved it wrong.
I've never driven.
I'll teach you all how to drive at some point.
Gotta fill eternity somehow, right?
Exactly. Come on. It'll be far less boring. I was alone. Had to find ways to fill my time. Not always. But even that was taken from me.
It's kind of quiet. They might have gone to bed.
Maybe.
Yep.
I think we're the last ones. In which case, can probably turn in.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to pop you back?
I think I'll walk it.
And I'll walk with you. Now, do you want to walk on the street, or?
No, I was just gonna take the tunnel. Hey, Dad.
Hmm.
I'm really glad we came to Firebird when we did.
Hmm? Why is that?
Just thinking about opportunities that could have been missed if the timing was off.
Ah. I suppose it was luck. You all might have hit this in another decade.
Well, if nothing else, I've always had luck in spades.
Maybe you could give some to Summer.
I don't think it's transferable.
No.
Or you'd think some of it would have rubbed off in like 15 years.
Unfortunately, luck doesn't work. Luck doesn't work like that.
No.
It's something you either have or you don't. And if you have it, you don't have it forever. And if you don't have it, someday you may have it.
Well, here's hoping it finds its way to my brother's shoulders a bit more often.
It's only a matter of time. Part of the reason the system's even like that. You can keep rolling and 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 rolling, and you have all of eternity.
Just so long as you keep keeping promises.
Exactly.
Good night, Dad.
Mwah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning. Oh, what a fantastic conversation.
Yeah.
God, I love this fucked up little family.
Mm-hmm. We have fun here.
I had another hour-long talk with the doctor.
Nice. I had a long feelings talk with Ren.
Oh, he noticed that you ran off to go find Ren like twice because Ren kept having some fit and running off.
Nah. It was just the one time. The second time she meandered out. Caught him by accident, and they had a long hike and chatted about some stuff.
Yeah, I noticed Ren got very uncomfortable when Val talked about how he made you perfect.
What? When?
Oh, at least in the beginning when talking about vampires.
Oh, I didn't clock that at all.
I need to go check in, at least from looking at his body language, he looked like he was reacting to the way Val was talking about, you know, making you perfect. Or at least he thought he did.
That's a whole thing with him.
Yeah. Well, he was
Made me
more...
cry at one point. Kia was in chat. Hi, Kia, if you're still here. Oh, I know where you hopped in.
Yeah.
I think Winter is, like, grown in a lab to victimize Queen.
Yeah. At some point, Kia...
and Shengo were dumb about something? What?
Oh. But at some point, Kia jumped into my chat. I managed to get her with a line of stories is what I'll remember of you when you all fade.
Oof.
Also, I managed to, or at least Val managed to fascinate and fluster Doctor again.
Of course he did.
Also, I canonized that George Washington shot me.
I believe it. I'm just imagining, you know that shower meme? Where like the person's showering and then somebody draws back the curtain and just like casually says, hey, oh, stop screaming, it's just me. Hey, do you still
It's
have
just
this?
me. Yeah, is your milk good? How'd you get in my house?
Washington trying to take a leak and there's a fucking say just popping out.
I canonized that it was late at night and I walked out and I don't remember if I looked human, so I forgave him for shooting me.
That's fair.
And I said that I wanted his opinion on something. I don't even remember what it was about now. But I wanted his opinion on something. Because I was asked about what was one of my favorite periods of history to watch. And I said the American Revolution.
Old man ass answer, but yeah.
It was so dramatic. Oh, there was a part when we were walking that Val stepped behind to use a toothpick on his teeth and was like he was musing to himself of just ugh, he's still in my gums.
Freak behavior. You notice how Winter never asked about in the future if she's gonna have to eat more?
Well, yeah.
So she knows it's coming. But if we don't talk about it, I don't have to admit it to other people.
Yeah. And one day you'll have your own little special steak.
God.
With, streamers and a big birthday cake and all of these wonderful, happy, joyful faces. Ready for your big day.
So she told Ren she loved him today. And so our entire conversation, she was grappling with the fact that she has a little brother who she loves, who she is going to far outlive because you will not let her die.
See, this is why I constantly talk about you have each other. And while it's okay to get interested or fascinated with the side characters as they show up, you can't get too attached.
Was Hayfon a side character?
Hey.
Genuine question. She was thinking about how you forgot all about him until you found a keepsake by accident. And she's like, oh, what can I do to make sure I remember Ren when he's gone and I am still here?
I think at that, Val would answer of keep the
She's
keepsakes.
She's not gonna ask Val this ever.
Yeah, but if she were...
You don't like him.
Yeah. I'd rather you just forget him. But...
That's also why she asked, when will I start forgetting? Because that could either be naturally, or you have a plan for us to not remember this arc in our life. But you wouldn't lie if that was your plan.
You'll come to forget naturally, just because of how minds work.
Yeah.
I especially liked the part of talking about, let me worry about the future. Because you can still enjoy having such a short perspective.
Mm-hmm. When 15 years is in a second. Ugh, I am gonna end
My favorite second so far.
Second. Ugh. Winter knows how to talk to Valentine.
Yeah. Oh, also, my stream has created a ship. I even named it.
I'm sure they have. Valentine's just ace as fuck due to
Yeah.
being eternal. Ace and Arrow. What's their ship? I assume with Angel? Or is
Yes.
it Washington and Valentine?
There should definitely be one with George Washington. Washi. But they call it Cupid.
That is cute.
Also, hi, Kitten Saint. I see you popped up the second I started talking about this.
Alas, he is eternal, and she's like our age. So she's like a
Yes.
zygote.
I just find her fascinating.
Yeah. Funny little people. Ashton wants to fight Winter, by the way, for training purposes. And Winter's like, I don't know how ethical this is. Get a doctor to sign off on it. And Ashton said she'd get like Angel's permission and like the B rank's permission before we threw down. And Winter was like, okay. And then she went to Ren and was like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ethical is this? And he was like, not very, but do it.
It's not super ethical, but like personally, I think you should.
Neither of us is going to be walking out of that ring without crunching.
Except I can just snap in your back.
Yeah.
Also, like,
those pull string dolls.
yeah, also like canonizing of like, yeah, but if like the entire vessel was gone, it'd take me a bit to remake it.
Yeah, like obviously she's gotten devoured by fucking Rakon before. It's like it's a construct body. You gotta construct it sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's taken weeks to weave you back together.
Yeah. 'cause you gotta get
Eventually,
it
I want
perfect.
to create an art of what that actually looks like.
Heinous.
All right, say goodnight to my stream. I'm ending it.
Once your stream is gone, I can show you a little sneak peek.
Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. They've been active.
Oh?
They named the
Hi, chat.
Say hello. Say hello to chat. They're creating Kitten Saints threatening to make fan art, I think, of Washington and Valentine.
Do it. Make old man Yowie of my father. You have my blessing.
And one of the this feels wrong. One of the founding fathers. All right. They named it Washed Out White Boys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, several of them got super excited about Old Man Yowie.
Good. I know. Hey, I know the demographic.
All right. Chat, that's heinous. Said wooden teeth go
What
wild.
they do? Oh my god.
Wooden teeth go crazy. All right. Yeah, I'm ending this. Good night, chat. I've had enough. Good night.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.